better in practice, prepare for this long weekend.
It's where stars are born.
Deep three, and he got it. Larry Blair nailed another one.
Devon Marshall has 20 and breaks the Big South tournament record with his 17th three. Campbell left corner to Georgie for three. Got it! 14 seconds left. Darius now to Holmesley up top. He'll pull up from the logo. Boom!
Allen, he's got that look in his eye.
And memories last a lifetime.
Liberty wins it and captures the Big South Championship.
And Liberty wins 4 games in the Big South tournament to take home the 2013 crown. Liberty is the 2019 A-Sun champions. And it's over. The Liberty Flames have repeated as A-Sun champions here in 2020. The rebounded for McGee and Liberty. The A-Sun three-peat is complete. The Liberty Flames reign atop. The A-Sun continues as they win their 3rd straight conference tournament title and punches the Flames' 6th trip to the NCAA tournament.
We are Lynchburg's hometown team.
Cleveland will drive to the paint, kicks it out, right wing Matheny for the win. Got it! 2.1 remaining.
This is college basketball at its best.
Up the floor, Cleveland to Peter. Look out, showtime! Reverse dunk for Taen Peter. Cleveland to Matheny from the arc. Boom! He's on fire! Behind the back dribble, front court, down the paint. Oh! He hammered it! What a play! By Zach Cleveland.
From Central and South Side Virginia to the Roanoke Valley, the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner is on the air. The Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner presents live pregame radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament. Today's pregame tip-off show is presented by Segra, a proud partner of Liberty University. Segra offers customized business technology solutions. You can learn more at segra.com. Liberty Basketball is also brought to you by Carter Bank. Life lived full. Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Freedom First Credit Union. Start banking for good with Freedom First today. Carl Miller Realty, caring, competent, trusted advisors. And by Lynchburg Nissan. Nobody beats our prices. Nobody. Coming up on the Liberty Flames Courtside Show, a complete preview of today's game. We'll open up the Conference USA notebook and update you on what else is happening in college basketball. Plus, we'll hear the final pregame thoughts from Liberty Flames head men's basketball coach Richie McKay.
Left wing Moffmer to the corner. McKay three. Bucket. Gabriel McKay. Huge three gives Liberty a 3-point lead.
It's time to tip off our pregame radio coverage powered by Segra. Alongside Jason Porter, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
From Probst Arena in downtown Huntsville, Alabama, this is Liberty Flames basketball. Coming up, the Conference USA semifinals as the top seed Liberty Flames take on the number 4 seed Kennesaw State Owls. Alongside Jason Porter, my name is Alan York. Liberty advancing to today's semifinals after a 81-60 win over the 8th seed UTEP on Wednesday, while the Owls advancing to the semis after a 3-point win, 80-77 yesterday over number 5 seed New Mexico State. It'll be the 3rd meeting between Liberty and Kennesaw State, with each winning on the road. Liberty winning by 8 at Kennesaw State January 30th, while the Owls return the favor, winning by 5 in Lynchburg on a Sunday. The regular season, a home finale for the Flames before they went on the road and started a 3-game winning streak with wins at Middle Tennessee, at Western Kentucky, and then the latest win Wednesday over UTEP, while Kennesaw State also has won 3 in a row entering here today. All right, Jason Porter, good to see you here on the broadcast, and thanks for coming down. I know your wife Rachel is a little bit under the weather. We wish her well, and I know she's in good hands, but good to see you and your son CJ down here. Could not do it without you. Welcome to Semifinal Friday.
Yes, sir. We are excited to be here, and, man, what an awesome opportunity here for the Flames this afternoon. Should be a good one.
Well, let's kind of dive in here a little bit for this matchup here. Liberty, Kennesaw State. They played in the conference title game in the ASUN 2 years ago in Kennesaw. It really does feel like a rivalry, especially how the football teams have competed against each other. It could be something that the fans are really starting to look forward to as we have more matchups with them across the board in athletics.
Yeah, absolutely. And, second year in the new conference here with Conference USA, I think we're all trying to figure out who that rival is going to be. And to your point, AY, Kennesaw State has really kind of stepped up here, and we're seeing some intense games almost regardless of sport, but football and men's basketball has certainly proven to be that way early on.
I want to touch on Liberty's win on Wednesday, Jason. They just played magnificent, 81-60, shot 58% from the field, made 12 threes. Speaking of 12, they hit 12 shots in a row at one point in that second half. Led in scoring by Zach Cleveland's 19, one of 4 in double figures. You want to be playing your best basketball in March, especially in this tournament, and Liberty certainly is doing that on both sides of the floor.
Yeah, and I'm going to get on the Zach Cleveland train for just a minute, AY, because he's really dialed up his game here in the last 4 or 5 games. You've seen an intensity from him that you would expect out of a player of his caliber. He's contributed so much, but that 58% shooting Wednesday night against UTEP was just unparalleled.
Now for Kennesaw State, this is a team under second-year head coach Antoine Petway. They may have the youngest team in the country. They play a lot of freshmen, and none better than Adrian Woolley, 6'5", freshman of the year in Conference USA, averaging 19 points a game. But it's not just him. We know Simeon Cottle, his backcourt mate, also all-conference, tied his career high with 32 yesterday in a game where it's interesting. Their last 3 games, all wins. They've trailed by double digits. They've led by double digits, and you just never know what team you're going to see. And Liberty certainly has seen both good and bad from Kennesaw State this year.
Absolutely. When you talk about the New Mexico win for Kennesaw last night, as you said just a second ago, AY, it was a game of swings for sure. And I think what that goes to prove as you're thinking through the scout is that Kennesaw State's never out of a ball game. So you not only have to play your best basketball right now, but you've got to take it all the way to the Final Horn. It's
Kennesaw State and Liberty for the right to play in tomorrow night's Conference USA final against whom? Well, all top 4 seeds have advanced. The number 2 seed, Jacksonville State, will play the number 3 seed, Middle Tennessee, in the second game here today. In the third game, the first semifinal for the women's. And it'll be the top seed Liberty Flames taking on Louisiana Tech. So both top seeds in action here. The Liberty men up first here in Huntsville. Coming up on the pregame show, we'll hear from head coach Richie McKay. We'll also visit with senior guard Taen Peter, who is the 6th man of the year in Conference USA. Caught up with him last night once he knew the opponent, and it's going to be a fun interview. Look forward to bringing you that coming up in a little bit. But when we return, we'll open up our Conference USA notebook. We'll kind of look in a little bit to the other action in the league, especially last night, a double overtime thriller for Middle Tennessee in their win over Louisiana Tech. We're just getting started. Pre-game coverage, Liberty and Kennesaw State in the Conference USA semis at Huntsville, Alabama. We will return to Probst Arena after this timeout from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Looking to buy a home or refinance a mortgage? Now is the time to take advantage of your one-of-a-kind offer from Alcova Mortgage. As an employee or alumni with Liberty University, you are eligible to receive a lender credit that equates to 1% of your total loan amount up to $5,000. This offer provides you with some much-needed savings while also helping you tackle your closing costs. Visit alcova.com/liberty today for details. Offer does not apply to broker loans.
Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Bob Davis. If you're considering improving your backyard, AquaPros has just what you need. For the grilling devotee, nothing beats the big green egg. Everything tastes better when it's cooked on a big green egg. AquaPros has the full line of green egg grills, charcoal, and accessories. Since 1985, AquaPros has been the source for the world's greatest hot tubs, American-made marquee spas. Stop into any of AquaPros 4 showrooms today and make your home a fun and relaxing resort.
You're listening to live coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carillion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carillion proud.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
The Liberty Flames pregame tip-off show, powered by Segra, continues with today's Conference USA Notebook, presented by First National Bank.
And we are back inside Probst Arena today for Liberty basketball. The top seed Flames taking on the number 4 seed Kennesaw State Owls. That's the first semifinal game. Coming up in semifinal number 2, it will be the 2 seed Jacksonville State taking on the 3 seed Middle Tennessee. They had a shootout against Louisiana Tech last night, 77-75, winning in double overtime, while Jacksonville State won over FIU in a quarterfinal game a couple of days ago. The women's side of things, it'll be Louisiana Tech and Liberty. The Lady Flames, the top seed, they will play at 6:30 Eastern. And the other semifinal, Western Kentucky and Middle Tennessee. We're getting set for Liberty basketball in the AAA Conference USA semis against Kennesaw State. We'll have more pregame coverage, including a chat with Taen Peter for Liberty after this timeout from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brauburgers. More information is available at crossroadsfamilydenistryva.com.
You're listening to live coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Earthright Mid-Atlantic, your trusted solar and energy efficiency experts. With a focus on honesty, education, and excellence, they light the way to savings, home comfort, and a greener future. Educating homeowners about the power of solar and energy efficiency is their winning game plan. More information about Earthright Mid-Atlantic, 434-200-9716 or at erepower.com.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America and logo wear.
The Liberty Flames pregame tip-off show, powered by Segra, continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now for today's player profile, presented by Aqua Pros, pools, hot tubs, and hearth. Once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
Welcome back to pregame radio coverage of Liberty basketball in the Conference USA Tournament semifinal Friday as the top seed Flames take on the 4 seed Kennesaw State Owls. And we're joined by senior guard
Taen Peter, experience down here in Huntsville, Alabama. You win, you move on. What's it been like for you the last 48 hours or so?
Yeah, it's been exciting. Tournament play is always really fun. The feeling of having to win a game, to stay here an extra couple days, puts a little bit of pressure, but in March you enjoy that. That's what we played for all season, so we're excited.
Played really well. This team did against UTEP on Wednesday. Taen, you talk about the pressure of winning to advance your season in this tournament. Once the ball's tipped, are you still thinking about that, or has it just become basketball?
Oh no, it's definitely just basketball at that point. I don't think we go into it nervous either. I think we're very excited. We love our team, and we take ourselves over anybody in the league. So we like our odds in every game we play in. So yeah, nerves out the window. We're just excited to be able to play another game. So.
You were sharing with me a great contingent of friends and family here behind your bench, including a lot that came to watch you play. And it's always fun for me to see on a quasi-road or neutral venue how much support this university gets. And what's it like for you out there, doing your thing and looking up in the stands and maybe seeing a friend or family member? How special is that for you?
It's very special. Even considering this possibly being my last year, I really appreciate how they've traveled to a lot of my games. It means a lot that they care enough about me and this team that they would travel, but also just everybody, all the Liberty fans that travel, we really appreciate them. They make a huge difference, and I couldn't stop telling my family and friends how well we travel and how much it really does help us. So I'm very grateful for all that.
Top seed Liberty taking on the 4th seed Kennesaw State in the semis of the Conference USA tournament, joined by senior guard Taen Peter. All right, UTEP game, that second half, you guys put your foot on the pedal and did not let off. 12 straight shots made at one point. You were a big part of that. At what point after the game did you realize it had been 12 straight shots that you guys made?
I didn't know that till just now, but I probably would have told you 20 if you had asked me first,
right, okay.
Because that's how it just felt. Shots were going in. We just were in that flow state. It just felt like the hoop was as big as the ocean, and anything we threw up was going in. So it's a joy being in that state, and we just hope to live there for the rest of the tournament.
Here's another stat for you, Taen. We did went back in the history books. This is the first time since 1997 that Liberty basketball has scored 80 points or more in 4 straight games against Division I opponents. So we're going back a couple of decades here. Offensively, the last few games, what has been clicking so far?
I think that, throughout the whole season, we were really trying to learn each other more and grow together as a team. And I think we kind of hit our stride just at the right time going into the tournament. And I think that we're all flowing very well together. Like I always say, we got the best, playmakers in the country, I feel like. So with them on the floor and all of us being able to work together as one, the result looks good. So, yeah.
All right, final thought here, joined by Taen Peter. All right, Kennesaw State, man, the 2 games you played with them this year for this team have been they've been fun to watch. From a fan perspective, I can only imagine what it was like competing against the Owls. And a couple of Sundays ago, they got the better of you guys. I know you haven't forgotten that, but knowing the 2 games you've already played against them, Taen, what's it going to take here to play again on Saturday?
It's going to take a full 40 minutes. Earlier in the season, we were putting a good, 35 minutes together, and we kind of let it slip for a few minutes of the game, and it really hurt us. But I think the key for tomorrow is playing a full game, outlasting them for a full 40 minutes. So if we can do that, which I feel like we've done the last couple of games, I think we're in pretty good shape.
All right, sounds good, Taen. Appreciate the time, man. Hopefully the run continues for you guys. I'm feeling confident that it will, but have fun against the Owls, and we'll catch up soon, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, Taen Peter with us here as we continue to talk pregame coverage of Liberty basketball. Stay tuned. We've got the pregame thoughts of head coach Richie McKay as the top seed Liberty Flames take on the number 4 seed Kennesaw State Owls in the Conference USA Semifinals. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Your business deserves a bank that values relationships and prioritizes customer service. Since 1979, First Bank and Trust Company has been delivering on these very commitments. Our bankers have been accessible, consultative, and provide a degree of understanding developed through years of commercial experience. First Bank and Trust has the expertise and capital to fund small and large projects up to $32 million. More information on First Bank and Trust and its services is available at firstbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
You're listening to live coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community. And that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. We're 10 minutes away from tip-off of Liberty Flames basketball, and it's time to hear the pregame thoughts from head coach Richie McKay, presented by Earthright Mid-Atlantic. Once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
Welcome back to pregame radio coverage of Liberty basketball in the Conference USA semifinals. The top seed Liberty Flames taking on the number 4 seed Kennesaw State Owls here at Probst Arena. All right, Coach, congratulations on the win on Wednesday over UTEP. Your thoughts on the win and how you guys played in freedom, offensively, defensively. It was a really, really fun game to watch.
Thanks, Eli. I think as we've said numerous times, we have a mature group, and they certainly put that on display against what I think is a really good UTEP team. Because UTEP is so unconventional in the way they attack you defensively, it's a style that you don't see often. So didn't have much prep time for it because we didn't know we were going to play yet. I thought our guys really handled it well, and we kind of got a beat on their coverages. And when you have a group that is as selfless as our group, sometimes you're hard to defend, and I think we showed that the other night.
Coach, at one point in that second half, you made 12 straight shots offensively. How did you guys get into a rhythm and a flow and play with freedom, which you always talk about with your team?
Yeah, I mean they went in, so it felt good, right? But we have a team that is very capable from beyond the arc, so it creates some spacing, and then we have forwards that we do who love to pass, love to get teammates involved, who could care less about how many points they have or what their average is. It's a difficult equation when we're playing the right way, when we're in our true identity. And again, I think for the most part, Middle, Western, UTEP, the last 3 times out, we've shown a pretty adept skill to make that a consistent and a norm instead of every once in a while.
Hey, defensively, Coach, you talk about being hard to play against on the defensive end. What effort did you see on that side of the floor?
Yeah, because they lost Bynum, they didn't have as much of a scoring punch as they've had in the past, but they're still a really good team. And when they get turnovers and generate layups or easy ones, the momentum swings in their games is significant. So I think part of our defensive plan was on the offensive end to take care of the ball, and I think we turned it over 4 times in the first 5 minutes. So once we settled in, I thought we were pretty good on that end.
All right, now we'll focus in on, and I'll edit these parts out. All right, Coach, Alcova Mortgage keys to the game. You get Kennesaw State a third time here. You've split with them. They've been very entertaining ball games. Your take on the Owls here in the semifinals?
Yeah, they're good. I think that's our only loss since February 1. So it was a game that we got out to a really good start, and they hit a 3 at the end of the half to take it from 8 to 5, and then coming out of the halftime, they didn't miss the first 6 shot attempts. So obviously that gave them a lot of momentum. They're able to set up the 1-3-1, and you know me well enough to know I love it when we get zone. Again, I think we have really smart players that can make shots, and typically against the zone, you've got some of those opportunities. So we did get to the foul line, but we were not who we were defensively, and they had a lot to do with that. Woolley and Cottle were tremendous against us, and it's the reason why they have the postseason accolades that they do. But looking forward to tonight's matchup to see who gets the opportunity to advance.
All right, Coach, good luck. We'll talk to you when it's over.
Thanks, Eli.
That's the head coach of the Liberty Flames, Richie McKay. It's the top seed Liberty, the number 4 seed Kennesaw State in the Conference USA semifinals in Huntsville, Alabama. We've got the lineups and the tip-off coming up from Probst Arena in downtown Huntsville after this timeout from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Hey, Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at gentrylock.com.
Are your feet preventing you from living life? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and you may have heard my Good Feet story, how I love my arch supports so much that I bought the store. Since then, thousands of customers have found relief from foot, knee, and back pain. I love to hear their stories of walking, running, and just enjoying their new life pain-free. Don't let foot, knee, or back pain keep you from living the life you love. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
You're listening to live coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haleys.com today for product availability.
The Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Sponsor and will take care of the process from start
Move those
to
coffee
finish.
chains,
Log on to
Flames
Haley's.
fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
The Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner presents live radio play-by-play coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament. Today's game is brought to you by Segra, a proud partner of Liberty University. Segra offers customized business technology solutions. You can learn more at Segra.com. Liberty Basketball is also brought to you by Carter Bank. Life lived full. Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Freedom First Credit Union. Start banking for good with Freedom First today. Carl Miller Realty, caring, competent, trusted advisors. And by Lynchburg Nissan. Nobody beats our prices. Nobody.
Top of the key to Porter for the lead. Got it! Colin Porter from 25 feet gives Liberty a 1-point lead. 3:58 left.
Great shot by CP.
It's game time on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Alongside Jason Porter. Once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
And once again, we come to you today from Probst Arena in downtown Huntsville, Alabama. Conference USA Semifinals. The top seed Liberty and the number 4 seed Kennesaw State. Here are the lineups for the Owls under second-year head coach Antoine Petway, 34-29 his record. The point guard, Simeon Cottle, 6'2 junior, College Park, Georgia. He is an all-conference guard, 18 points a game, and a team-high 89 made threes. The off guard, Adrian Woolley, 6'5 freshman, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the Conference USA Freshman of the Year. Team-high 19 points a game and 4 assists per game. Along the front line, Delaney Hurd, 6'3", fifth-year senior from Canton, Georgia. Transfer from Alabama, 2 points a game. He has started his last 4 on the season, averaging 12 minutes a game, but 24 minutes a game those last 4. Braden Liu, 6'8 freshman, Douglasville, Georgia. Conference USA all-freshman member, 10 points, team high, 6 rebounds a game. He had a double-double yesterday in the 3-point win over New Mexico State with 15 points and 10 rebounds. And Ranji Gordon, 6'8 fifth-year senior from Montgomery, Alabama, transfer from UAB, 6 points and 6 rebounds a game. For the Flames, as they come in 26-6, the top seed in the Conference USA tournament, the head coach, Richie McKay, 12th season. He's the all-time winningest coach at Liberty with 270 victories, 435 in his 23-year head coaching career. Time now for the Flames and their starting lineup and those ready to contribute off the bench.
Time now for the Liberty Flames ready to contribute off the bench.
Curtis Blair, redshirt freshman, shooting guard, Richmond, Virginia.
Brett Decker, freshman, point guard, Elizabethtown, Kentucky.
Will Gibson, freshman, forward, Louisville, Kentucky.
Gabriel McKay, grad senior, guard, Lynchburg, Virginia.
Taen Peter, redshirt senior, wing, Russellville, Arkansas.
Jerry Shire Jr., redshirt sophomore, shooting guard, Dallas, Texas.
Bryson Spell, redshirt junior, small forward, Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Xander Yates, senior, forward, Memphis, Tennessee.
Caillou, redshirt freshman, center, Guangdong, Zhuhai.
And here is today's Liberty Flames starting 5.
Owen Aquino, junior, power forward, Madrid, Spain.
Zach Cleveland, junior, forward, Bloomington, Illinois.
Javon Maltmer, forward, redshirt senior, Chillicothe, Ohio.
Caden Matheny, redshirt senior, guard, Morgantown, West Virginia.
Colin Porter, junior, guard, Ashland, Kentucky.
And that's the Liberty starting 5. Both teams had their abbreviated intro videos played before their starting lineup. Liberty's starting lineup is being announced now here to the crowd. Jason Porter, a couple minutes ago, we were listening to head coach Richie McKay. I ducked out a minute to kind of just get ready for the game here today, and I was in the back tunnel, and we were near Liberty's locker room, and there is no question that Liberty's ready to play here today. Now, at home, and even on the road, we're not near their locker room when they come out, but they were hooping and hollering, and at first I didn't know if it was a fan group that was coming into the game just excited, but it was the Flames before they took the floor, and they are amped up.
That's so great. That's the kind of adrenaline and energy you've got to have going into a ball game like this. But again, you would expect that coming into this second round here of the Conference USA Championships. But there's such maturity on this team too, AY. Sometimes you can be so excited that you can't execute. I don't expect that to be the case today, though.
18th semifinals appearance for Liberty in a Division I conference tournament. They are 10-7. In those previous 17, they won 6 straight semifinal ball games from 2018 to 2023. They've made 10 finals appearances, the last coming against Kennesaw State in the ASUN final 2 years ago. And we're set to go here. Liberty, the number 1 seed in their red uniforms today. The Owls in their black as the lower seed. Liberty will have Liberty in white across the chest, white numerals and letters with the navy trim, LU logo on the side of the red shorts. And Kennesaw State has the Big Bird yellow Kennesaw State numbers and letters. Injury update brought to you by Ortho Virginia. Will Gibson missed the game on Wednesday. Little sickness, but he is on the bench and dressed out. Good to see him back. And our opening tap brought to you by Relevant Law. The officials, Todd Austin, Vlad Villard-Tadal, and Anthony Jordan in this Conference USA semifinal matchup as we await our nationally televised TV audience. And the horn, there it is with CBS Sports Network. And here's the whistle, and we're set to go. The ball is up in the air, tap controlled by Kennesaw State, and the Conference USA semifinals are underway as the Owls move to our left in the first half against the top defense in the league, the Liberty Flames, giving up just 62 points a game. They work it around the perimeter. Right corner 3, Woolley is good right by the Liberty bench. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't blink an eye. He just nailed the 3, his 70th of the year, and Kennesaw out to an early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, early good ball movement there by Kennesaw State. That's going to be a key to their game offensively, is keeping the Flames on their heels.
30 seconds in. Top of the key, Cleveland hands off to Keno. Trying to go down the left alley, gets to the block, and a backdoor feed to Cleveland. He couldn't handle it, turned over to Kennesaw State. The Owls averaging 77 points a game, and now a steal by Liberty. Mockmer to our right, layup is no good. He missed it, tried to reverse it to the left, and an easy 2 there, not going Liberty's way. Flames get back defensively as Kennesaw State leads 3-0 here in the ASUN. Check that Conference USA semifinals. Jumper foul line, no good for Cottle, and the rebound taken by Liberty's Zach Cleveland.
Defensively, if you're Liberty, you still want the Owls to beat you from the outside.
Yep, no doubt. The Owls 9th in the league in three-point shooting, just 31%. Flames have to rebound well in this game. Left wing, Caden Matheny, 3. That's off the mark. Caden had 18 back on Wednesday. Liberty down 3-0. Woolley the drive, draws a double team, kicks it left corner. 3, good, right by us by Delaney Hurd. 6-0 Kennesaw State here early on.
The shooters for the Owls are doing a nice job finding that open spot when the kick-out's available to them and hitting the jumpers early.
18:05 left to play in the first half. Liberty in a hole, down 6-0. Colin Porter in the right corner, skips it left wing to Cleveland. Now to Matheny. He'll take another 3. Got it right by the Kennesaw State bench. Can't keep a good man down, and Caden Matheny hits his 88th 3, which sets a new single-season high for him.
Just a great skip pass there, and also a nice back screen from Zach Cleveland on that handoff to free up Matheny for the
Kennesaw State leading 6-3 with the ball in their black. Right corner pass. It'll go to Woolley, leaves it down low. Good post up by Ranjit Gordon as he set up camp in front of Zach Cleveland. 8-3 Kennesaw State.
Nice seal off by Gordon to get around in front of Zach for the easy dump off there and bucket.
17:15 to play first half. Colin Porter, foul line, pulls up, leaves it down for Aquino, down for Cleveland. His shot blocked away by Blue. Now to the freshman of the year, Woolley. Left wing in front of our broadcast location. Kennesaw State leads by 5. He backs Porter in, hooked around, and got a layup. They didn't give the foul. They should have clearly seen that, but Woolley scores on the wraparound, and it's 10-3 Kennesaw.
Yeah, wraparound in a lot of ways, right in front of the baseline official, but no whistle.
16:43 left in the first half. Liberty down 7. Taen Peter looking for room into the paint and got to the paint, threw it back to the far corner, but knocked out by Kennesaw. Taen Peter will check in at the 16:33 mark. Conference USA 6th man of the year, averaging a team-high 14 points a game. He did not miss from the field on Wednesday in the quarterfinal win over UTEP.
And what a catalyst Taen Peter has been. Every time he comes off the bench, just great energy and fits so well in this offense.
High lob inbound to Cleveland up top. Quickly into Aquino, left block. Gets to the right block. Bounces into the nowhere. Flames a little bit inconsistent here offensively early on. And it was a little bit like that against UTEP to start the game Wednesday before the Flames did settle in. But they weren't in a hole like they were here, down 10-3 now. Kennesaw State Cottle, deep left wing three. It's no good off the rim. Rebound taken, Taen Peter.
Nice job by Caden to get in low and pick up that rebound.
Peter to the rack. Whoa, what a layup high off the glass. Taen Peter taking it amongst the trees. He's got all 5 for Liberty. Flames down 5.
What a shot. Caden had to really release that far out to not get that blocked, and he comes up with a bucket.
4 minutes gone, and a whistle and a foul. Aquino into the face of Cottle as they both talk about it right now, right by the Liberty bench. We have a timeout on the floor with 15:50 left in the first half. It's Kennesaw State 10 and Liberty 5. You're listening to coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Basketball Tournament from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
When it was time for my family and I to buy and sell our houses, we knew exactly who to call, and that was Jason Porter with Legacy Realty and Development. Hi, this is Nick Pierce, encouraging you to do what we did. Make the easy decision and call Jason Porter for all of your real estate needs.
Thanks, Nick. And Flames Nation, let's talk about how we can serve you. Call or text me today, Jason Porter, at 434-258-8827. That's 434-258-8827, or email me at jasonporterrealestate@gmail.com. Thanks, and as always, go Flames.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service, including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Larry's Tire has 2 locations in Lynchburg and at Able Tire in Concord. And coming soon, Larry's Tire will expand to a new service center in Forest. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
15:50 left to play in the first half. Conference USA Semifinals. Kennesaw State 10, Liberty 5. We are right by the Liberty bench, and we don't even have any crowd mics up. Dr. Larry Stipe doing a great job with the pep band to our left. Liberty cheerleaders in their white uniforms right in front of us. Sparky has his business suit on.
Yes, he does.
It is a business person special today with the 12:30 Eastern tip-off. Liberty down 10-5. Flames 2 of 5 from the field. Kennesaw State 4 of 6 with 2 threes. And Kennesaw not a great three-point shooting team, but they have 2 so far. And they had 11 in the win over New Mexico State yesterday. In a game that went right down to the wire, New Mexico State had a chance to tie it with a couple of seconds left. Missed free throw. And Adrian Woolley, a couple of free throws with about a second left to put Kennesaw State up 3. And it was an inbound heave at three-quarter court that wasn't even close for New Mexico State. So the Owls are in their 4th Conference USA semifinal matchup, while Liberty is in the semis for the 18th time.
Alan, I do think one thing that's going to be interesting to see here is, you mentioned Kennesaw State, of course, playing last night. Played a little bit of a later ball game. We'll see if fatigue becomes a factor playing back-to-back ball games for them so far out of the gate. There's a lot of juice and a lot of energy for the Owls, but it's more than equally matched by Liberty.
Yeah, Liberty had a day off between their games and didn't have to play in the opening game, the opening round, which UTEP did. UTEP had to come back the next day and play Liberty, and it took about a half, and you could tell Liberty had the fresher legs. And we'll see what happens here. And actually, there was no foul called before that last timeout. They had Simeon Cottle out of bounds by the Liberty bench. Liberty the ball, down by 5. Taen Peter runs inline under the basket up top. Xander Yates for 3. Got it! Xander Yates, bullseye! His 26-3 gets Liberty within 2.
I'm amazed how open number 11 gets. You think he'd be on the scouting report by now. Great shot by Yates.
No question about it. Liberty down 2. Owls the ball in their black. Woolley, the freshman of the year in Conference USA, dribbles to the foul line, bounces up top to Gordon. He dribbles to the foul circle, no shot. Back to Woolley. He'll take it down the paint. Had it stripped away. Bodies on the deck. Yates had it. Now Porter dives for it. It's in the hands of Kennesaw, though. Left wing, Cottle 3. Short at the horn. Offensive rebound. Woolley, he out-battled Taen Peter for that one. Shot clock reset. Now down to 13. Cottle on the wing, double teamed. Right wing pass. In the paint, the drive, layup no good by Lou. Got his own putback up and in. That's what they do really well. They average 13 offensive rebounds a game. First bucket for Lou, and it's 12-8 Kennesaw.
Xander Yates is giving Liberty a little bit more height offensively, or defensively I should say, but the rebound still's got to be there.
Zach Cleveland left block. Tough shot over Gordon, can't finish. Here comes Kennesaw State on the rebound defensively. Liberty in the pack line as the Owls operate to our left, leading by 4. Woolley turns the corner. Where's the walk call? My goodness, it was right in front of us. Woolley scores off the window. He's got 7. He took 4 steps to get there.
Yeah, definitely letting them play a little bit here early on.
14-8. Kennesaw. Liberty has not led. 13:58 left in the semis, first half. Left wing, 3 is good from Matheny. He's got 8 2-3s. As Liberty climbs within 3, 14-11 Kennesaw State.
And offensively, Allen, the entire perimeter was set up offensively for that, so it's a good thing that went in.
Here's Gordon down the paint, now to a cutting Lou. Dunks it, baseline right by Cleveland. That was a high wire act for Braden Lou.
Nice baseline cut by Lou, and his teammate found him for that easy flow.
Wow. Man, he hung down from the rafters. Matheny rubbing off his screen. We got a whistle. And a foul on Kennesaw. It is getting really physical, and that's the first foul called. 6.5 minutes into the game, and now both coaches barking at each other. And now one of the officials has to get between Coach McKay and Adrian Woolley. They weren't face-to-face. They were probably 10 yards from each other, but they were creeping up. And that's finally the first whistle, and both coaches claiming it was a little bit too physical on that pass-through by Matheny, trying to get around a screen from Zach Cleveland. Foul's going to be on Simeon Cottle, his first, and team foul number 1. Man, you'd think this was a championship game. It's so highly contested right now.
And you know, Alan, players really do take the cues from the officials. They're watching how intensely the officials are making calls or letting guys play. So the officials really have to set the tone for this ballgame.
It'll be Liberty ball after the foul on Cottle, his first. Ball inbounded right wing to Aquino. Underhand flip to Matheny. Caden dribbled it off his foot, turned it over. Here comes Kennesaw's Cottle. Cross through, missed it off the window. And a fight for the ball taking Liberty. Here comes Colin Porter, front court. Pushes right block. Peter catches on the block, no shot. Got his own miss. Up top, Porter, ball fake. Left wing Matheny from the parking lot. It's going to be short. No good. Rebound Kennesaw.
Not much inside presence yet for the Flames offensively.
12:58 left in the first half. Kennesaw leads it 16-11. They've led the entire way. Double team on Cottle. Check that on Woolley. And oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. Reach foul and a touch foul on Caden Matheny right in front of us.
Yeah, I think we had a better view of that than the official did, and that was a ticky-tack makeup there.
That is the first on Liberty, number 1 on Caden Matheny. And if we don't watch out, we'll get our emotions wrecked up here. My heartbeat is skipping 200 beats a minute right now. Kennesaw leads it 16-11. What do they say about the best athletes, Jason? The low heart rate?
That's right.
Don't check my Apple Watch right now. 12:48 to play in the half. Liberty down 5. Ball inbounded to Woolley. Turns the corner, takes it to the paint, dumps it down. Easy layup for Franquan Sherman. It's now 18-11.
The Owls are able to get in the paint right now and kick this ball out, but good movement to the bucket by them offensively as well.
Biggest lead for the Owls as they match it of 7. Colin Porter, foul line jumper, missed it. Rebound Kennesaw State. And it just seems like they're letting Kennesaw State kind of dictate, not they, the officials, dictate the physicalness of this game. Left wing Woolley 3, got it. They're off to a hot start. Woolley's got 10, and Liberty's down by 10. 21-11.
They really are. There still hasn't been much offensive rhythm, though, for the Flames as of yet to speak of.
Liberty 4 of 11 from the field. Kennesaw State 9 of 14. Here's Aquino, right baseline. Now to a cutting Porter, left corner Yates. Step back 3, no. Gives it back left wing to Moffmer. 8 seconds on the possession. Moffmer, skip pass, right corner Aquino 3. Back rim no good, tapped out by Yates. Taking Moffmer. Up top to a Porter, down the paint. Foul called on a jumper. Shot no good as we go to a media timeout. That's the second foul on Kennesaw State. And we go to a timeout here, 21-11. Kennesaw State with 11:38 left in the first half. You're listening to the Conference USA Semifinals from Van Wagner and Liberty Flames mobile app.
Curious about the housing market in Central Virginia? The caring, competent, trusted advisors at Carl Miller Realty have over 100 years of combined experience. We are committed to helping clients make informed housing decisions. For a winning game plan and to discover the value of your home, visit carlmillerrealty.com to make your next move a slam dunk with our winning team. That's carlmillerrealty.com.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop libertyflames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit shoplibertyflames.com today. That's shoplibertyflames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit shoplibertyflames.com today.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
11:38 left in the first half. Kennesaw State leading the top seed Liberty 21-11 in the Conference USA semifinals. Winner moves on to tomorrow's championship to take on the winner of the second semifinal. That'll be number 2 seed Jacksonville State and the 3 seed Middle Tennessee. Our broadcast brought to you on the radio in part by Brindley Commons, a new gated luxurious condo development in Lynchburg near Liberty University. It's a great opportunity for those seeking a flexible investment in a convenient location, offering both short and long-term potential with condo units of options of 1, 2, and 3 bedroom units. The gated environment adds a level of security, and the location makes it an appealing option for both residents and investors. More information is available, BrindleyCommons.com. That's BRENLEIGH Commons.com. Our broadcast also brought to you on the radio in part by Century Exteriors, bringing us our points in the paint. Right now, 21-11. Kennesaw State. Both teams have hit 3 threes, and Kennesaw State also 12 of their 21 points in the paint. So half and half for Kennesaw State. And our points in the paint brought to you by Century Exteriors. Jason Porter got to get just some flow offensively for Liberty as they're shooting 4 of 12 from the field. Turnovers rather low for both teams. And Colin Porter at the free throw line for 2 shots. He was fouled by Delaney Hurd, and the first free throw is no good.
The shot that earned Colin this trip to the free throw line, Allen, I think is what's going to be available here. These short mid-range jumpers for the point guards, not going in among the trees, just pulling up and getting that 10-foot jumper.
Second free throw, no good. Missed them both. Porter, a 77% free throw shooter. Flames down 10, their biggest deficit. They just have to settle in here. Kennesaw State played yesterday in the 5:30 ball game. Owls lead by 10 with the ball. Throw up top, taken by Woolley at midcourt. They almost threw it away, but they do save it with 3. Here's Gordon down the paint. He lost it to Aquino. That is the 3rd turnover for Kennesaw. Liberty's got to get some points here. Here's Colin Porter trapped in the foul circle. Gets out of it to Cleveland up top. Zach hands off to Taen Peter. Taylor back up top to Cleveland. Saves it at midcourt. 13 to shoot. Zach stops the dribble up top. Gets it to Peter. Left corner Moffmer three. Good. Javon Moffmer looks at the Kennesaw State bench and says, we're coming back. 21-14. Kennesaw State by 7. 10:37 left in the first half.
Solid ball movement there offensively by the Flames. A nice job by Moffmer being able to shoot.
Adrian Woolley, left corner for Sherman. Nothing doing there with Cleveland. Handoff to Jamil Miller, freshman from Spokane, Washington. Miller's got it left corner, behind the back against Cleveland. 5 to shoot now. Gordon, he takes it to the paint, shoots over Aquino. Golly, Moses missed his shot, but a foul called on Owen Aquino. Coach McKay's not even saying anything, and that's the reaction I've got. It's like, does it even, man, that was touch foul.
At least on this end right now. But nice.
First on Aquino, the second on Liberty.
Better defensive presence here these last two possessions for the Flames, forcing the Owls again outside a little bit, getting them out of their rhythm. They've been better when they've scored early in the shot clock, but last two possessions have really pushed them to the end of the clock.
Ronji Gordon, 6'8", fifth-year senior, transfer from UAB. Free throw, good. He's a great free throw shooter for a big guy, 88%. He's got 3. Averages 4 points a game, but his last 3 games averaging 9. 2 points apiece in the 2 games against Liberty. 22-14 Kennesaw State. Next free throw. Swished it.
Got that nice southpaw left-handed touch.
Yep. On the floor for Liberty in the red, Matheny, Aquino, Moffmer, Cleveland, and Taen Peter. Taen only taking 1 shot, does have 2 assists, averages a team-high 14. Halfway home first half, Liberty down 9 in the Conference USA semis. Cleveland, right wing to Aquino. Aquino hands off to Peter, turns the corner, foul line, jump pass, down low for Aquino, not expecting it, goes back to Peter. Left wing Moffmer with 7. Step back 3, Javon. Got it! Swish! 6 for Javon Moffmer. A couple of big threes. Last 2 times down. Liberty down 6.
How about that? Haven't seen that in 32's arsenal right there.
Adrian Woolley, right corner for Sherman. Back to Woolley. They skip it near side to right, left wing. Number 1 in black bounces to Lou, top of the key. Hands back off to right. Inside to Lou, now to a cutting Woolley, reverse layup good. That's Sherman, actually. He's got 4. And they're doing a good job on the perimeter, just not getting the cutters to the rim. Caden Matheny bumped on the backside by Wright. Thank you for that foul. And Antoine Petway mimicking what he thought Ricardo Wright did, shimmying his way on the back of Matheny. And that was honestly a touch foul as well. So third on Kennesaw State. Ball inbounded to Aquino. Liberty down 8. 9-10 to play first half. Aquino to the paint. Spins. Nothing doing. Right block. Layup is no good.
That's the kind of shot you want, though. Aquino will get that to go down. He's just going to have to work for it in the paint.
Kennesaw State with the rebound. Right. Left corner. Miller 3. Peter got over late, and it's an air ball. Rebound Liberty's Aquino. Flips it left sideline to Matheny. He'll gallop it with a dribble in the front court. Matheny's got a couple of threes here in the first half. Right wing to Moffmer. He does as well. Back up top, Matheny. Left wing pass goes to Cleveland by the Kennesaw bench. Zach will dribble in. Passes up top to Matheny. Right corner, Moffmer catch and shoot 3. Halfway down and out, no good. Bodies on the deck, taking Kennesaw State. 8:26 left in the first half. Liberty down 8 in the Conference USA semis. Biggest lead for Kennesaw State has been 10. Adrian Woolley, the freshman of the year, left elbow. Jumper from 15, got it. Adrian Woolley's got 12 of Kennesaw State's 27. They lead again by 10.
Nice smooth stroke there with Woolley off that left hand. He pulled up and hit that easy elbow jumper.
Coach McKay stands with his hands crossed and his Liberty long sleeve red pullover on. Cleveland left elbow to Matheny, left wing 3. Too strong and out, no good. Rebound, Kennesaw State. Owls, go ahead.
Yeah, not an offensive presence on the rebounds or on the glass right now for the Flames.
Kennesaw leads by 10, matching their biggest lead. 7:43 left in the first half. Right wing, right. Dribbles against Matheny towards the foul line, now backs it out with 12. Right, goes left elbow, runs over Matheny, charging call on Ricardo Wright. That's his second and the 4th on Kennesaw State. 7:32 left in the first half of the Conference USA Semifinals. Kennesaw State 27 and Liberty 17. We will return to Huntsville, Alabama after this timeout from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at PearyFamilyDentistry.com.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
7:32 left in the first half. Conference USA semifinal number 1. It is the number 4 seed Kennesaw State 27 and the top seed Liberty Flames 17. All right, Jason Porter, you know, what we do here during our media timeouts is we gather some statistical stuff. I know I do when it comes to each 4-minute span. And we're usually seeing Liberty, 3 of 4, 4 of 6, 5 of 8, those types of things. Right. Liberty, in the 3 media timeouts we've taken from the field, 2 of 5, 2 of 7, and 2 of 5. So that's the 4-minute spans we've seen so far offensively for Liberty, as they're shooting just 35%, 6 of 17. Now, they're hanging around. They've hit 5 of their 10 threes. Points in the paint, 14-2. Yep. And Odakino had a point-blank attempt there. Defended pretty heavily, but one that he typically makes. Yeah. And it just looking at Liberty offensively, now needless to say, they're just not in sync. I don't think it's so much them. I'm going to tip my credit, and Kennesaw State is defending really well right now through the first 12 minutes of this game.
Yeah, and that's the defensively, the points in the paint difference at 14-2 really is the issue right now for the Flames on the defensive side of the ball. Offensively, to your point, AY, the Owls are doing a great job with pushing Liberty's offense out past the three-point line to even get started. A lot of these threes, a lot of these looks have been deep threes. There hasn't been much of a cutting presence. Liberty's done a great job on that offensively, moving without the ball, getting to the rim, certainly against UTEP as well.
Our broadcast brought you on the radio in part by Foster Fuels, bringing us our Who's Hot. Taen Peter back on the Wednesday was really hot. 14 points, 5 of 5 from the field. Taen Peter, his last 4 games, averaging 21 points a game, 13 threes, and shooting 76% from the foul line. Taen Peter, our Foster Fuels Who's Hot. Liberty ball in their red. Moffmer, Porter, Matheny, Cleveland, and Peter on the floor for Liberty. Flames have gone 7 deep in this ball game. Here's Porter at the rim. The layup is good as he takes the Owls right to the rack. 27-19.
Yeah, nice offensive call out of the dead ball there to have CP go right to the rim.
7:10 to play in the first half. Lou up top, number 13 in black. Dribbles left wing, skips it right side to Sherman. Hand off to Cottle, who had 32 yesterday. Pulls up the foul line. Jumper, good. His first points of the game. And it's 29-19. He hit that right over Caden Matheny. Liberty down 10 again, their biggest deficit. Porter below the foul line. Jumper for Collins. Spins in on the roll. Couple of buckets back-to-back for Colin Porter. 29-21, Kennesaw State, 6:36 left. Cottle inside for Lou against Peter. Dribbles at the dotted line. Right wing. Who's that masked man over there? That's right. He doesn't have a mask on, but I couldn't see through the players.
Well, he thought twice about going up over Peter for the 3.
Cottle. Good defense by Matheny. Gives it up to Woolley against Colin Porter. On the block. Woolley spins left, goes right. Good defense up top for Lou's 3. That is who you don't mind shooting him, but he hit it.
Yeah.
His 32nd 3, and Kennesaw has its biggest lead, 32-21. Kennesaw 4 of 7 from three-point range. The 9th worst shooting three-point team, and you just heard that. Taen Peter rips the cord.
Taen Peter picks up right where he left off Wednesday night. Beautiful looking shot.
That's just the second shot for Taen Peter. Here's a right elbow jumper. No good for Cottle. Rebound Liberty. Flames down by 8. They have not led yet. 5:33 left in the first half. Cleveland on the right wing, picks the ball up, goes to Peter. He'll dribble to the right arc. He'll hoist the three. It's no good. Spins out. He falls down, gets back up. Rebound Kennesaw. 32-24 lead for the Owls. Right corner Woolley, guarded by Porter. Passes foul line to Lou. Drives around Peter. Reverse layup is no good. Followed, missed by Sherman. And they're going to get a foul called on Liberty. Coach McKay says, on us?
Oh, my.
Oh, it's a first on Taen Peter.
Really looked like Woolley came in over the back there.
Kennesaw State out rebounding Liberty 4-7, including 3 offensive rebounds. 32-24, Kennesaw State by 8, 5:08 left. Their biggest lead has been 11. And the free throw is up and good.
And Alan, you mentioned how close we are to the court. I mean, we could reach out and touch the official from right here, but these screens that are being set offensively by the Owls are just really, really physical, shall we say.
At the free throw line, Franquan Sherman. First free throw good. Second one, he dribbles with the left hand. It's on the way. Got it. Sherman averages 5. He's got 6. It's players like that in tournaments like this that help teams win championships. 34-24. Kennesaw by 10. Cleveland left wing. On the dribble. Picks it up. Up top, Moffmer for 3. Javon. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Kennesaw at the top of the key. That was a long rebound out to the Owls. They lead by 10. 4:47 left in the half. Woolley spinning. Porter to the block. Tries to go up. Shot knocked away into the corner, taking the Owls. It's the bounces like that Kennesaw's been getting too. Top of the key. Sherman on the drive. Left block. Layup good. Franquan Sherman with 8. Averages 5. Liberty's biggest deficit. They're down 12.
Yeah, he's a handful on a matchup. A nice job by him going with that left hand up to the glass.
36-24. Moffmer, top of the key. Stumbles. Gives it to Cleveland, right elbow. 15 to shoot. Now, all the offense is outside the perimeter for Liberty.
Absolutely.
Porter, deep left wing 3. Off the mark from 25 feet. Rebound, Kennesaw State. They're not letting Liberty set up in the paint whatsoever.
No, and because of that offense being so far out, the rebounds are tough too.
Here's Lou inside. I mean, good night, Irene. He just dunked it right around Moffmer. Timeout, Coach McKay. I mean, Kennesaw State, they're good. They're not as good as Liberty, but they're getting away with a lot of stuff in this game.
And that's the complaint right now.
Like, they're getting away with wraparounds, and it's not even close.
That's the complaint right now. Richie's talking to that official, trying to plead the case once again.
So timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 3:54 left. Liberty down 14 in the Conference USA semifinals. We return to Huntsville, Alabama after this timeout from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Century Exteriors offers exterior home renovations, including but not limited to gutters, roofing, siding, home additions, and much more. Century Exteriors makes the process seamless. Call 434-239-6722 for a free on-site estimate or visit us at centuryexteriors.com and Century Exteriors on Facebook and Instagram.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
3:54 left in the first half. Kennesaw State leading Liberty 38-24. Alongside Jason Porter, I'm Alan York. Kennesaw State shooting 65% from the field, 15 for 23, 4 of 7 from 3. Liberty 9 of 23, and 6 of 14 from three-point range. Kennesaw also outscoring Liberty 4-0 at the foul line. Liberty 0 of 2 at the foul line. Only 3 turnovers for Liberty, 4 for Kennesaw State. The Flames are outscoring the Owls 8-0 points off turnovers, but that's hasn't really meant anything in this game. And 20-6 advantage in the paint for Kennesaw State. And they're getting some contributions from not Simeon Cottle, who had 32 last night. He only has 2. But Franquan Sherman averages 5. He's got 8. Braden Liu, who had a double-double yesterday, averages 10. He's got 9. Adrian Woolley, the freshman of the year, has 12. Caden Matheny had an early 8 for Liberty, but he has been silenced since that point.
Yeah, you mentioned sometimes these guys that aren't on the scout are sometimes the ones that can bite you and hurt you. But again, just offensively, Flames are a little out of rhythm still.
Here's Onakino, had it stripped on the way up. That honestly could have gone either way.
Yeah.
And now one of the officials is looking at somebody on the Kennesaw State bench, a kid that never even plays. And
must have popped up a little aggressively on that call, I think.
We've seen some inconsistency with all of these games, to be frank, with some of the fouls. But Onakino is at the line. Free throw is up and good for Aquino, 6'8" junior from Madrid, Spain. Had 6 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists in Liberty's 21-point win in the quarterfinals over UTEP on Wednesday. That foul was on Braden Liu, his first. And Aquino misses the second.
Now, offensively for the Flames, you'd like to see them get to the hole a little bit more, some of those offside cuts, etc. But like you said, the defense for Kennesaw has just pushed them out so far.
38-25, Kennesaw State with the ball and the advantage. Cottle, foul line, jump pass in the corner, Woolley 3. Back rim, no good. Rebound tapped by Kennesaw, but taken by Gabriel McKay, the son of head coach Rich McKay. Liberty down 13, 3:14 to play. Block layup.
Hesitation by CP to see what the defense did. They expected him to kick it out, and the lane was open for him to get to the right hand.
38-27. Woolley, and a charging call. Offensive foul on Simeon Cottle. That's his second. He was not set on the screen. The 6th on Kennesaw State.
So Cottle had a little right hip action there into Colin Porter here at the ice hockey arena, AY.
That's right.
A little hip check.
Gabriel McKay will exit. Taen Peter comes back in. And now the Kennesaw fans can't believe it. They're showing the replay up top, while the Liberty fans just sit patiently for the comeback to happen. The Kennesaw State fans are standing, and
2 sides to every call, right?
That's right. 38-27, Kennesaw by 11. 2:47 left first half. Colin Porter, left wing Matheny. Caden inside for Cleveland on the left block. Cut off down there. Back out to Caden Matheny, left wing. Dribbles to the paint, below the foul line. Jump pass, thrown away. Simeon Cottle crossing over against Taen Peter to the rim. Shot knocked into the corner by Aquino. Saved by Taen Peter right in front of us.
Knocked away with 2 hands by Aquino. AY, what a block.
Liberty down 11, 2:19 left, and they whistle the other way. Foul on Onakino. And it was a good call.
Yeah, great defensive pressure, though. Taen Peter was matching the Owl there offensively, step by step on that fast break, not allowing him to get anything easy, and huge help side defense from Aquino. Huge block by him.
That's the second foul on Onakino at the 2:17 mark. So we will not see Owen the rest of the half. Xander Yates will come in. And Owen's presence on the inside will be missed, and Xander Yates is going to have to play tough on the inside now.
Right.
As he's the tallest Flame on the floor at 6'8", 2:12 to play in the half. Liberty down 11. Wright Bounces up top for Gordon. To midcourt, he'll pass it back to Woolley, guarded by Moffmer. Woolley's got 12. Right wing, right. Into the paint, stumbles down. And a foul on Liberty. Coach McKay at this point is just smiling at the whistles that are going Liberty's direction. Foul on Colin Porter's first, the 5th on the Flames. So baseline out of bounds. Inbounds for Kennesaw State in their black uniforms. Liberty playing today in their alternate red. Kennesaw leading by 11. Their biggest lead has been 14 at 38-24.
This Kennesaw offense operates off of these staggered screens, and a lot of them coming around.
Gordon on the inbounds left wing three is no good as Colin Porter before that shot took a shot from Gordon on the screen.
Right in front of us.
And no whistle. Liberty off the missed shot has the ball. Xander Yates hands off to Taen Peter. Back to Porter at midcourt. Liberty down 11, 1:40 left in the half. Colin Porter directs the traffic deep on the right, dribbles off a Cleveland screen below the foul line, gets right block, layup is good. What a nice path cleared by Cleveland. And Porter with the layup, he's got 8. Liberty pulls within 9.
Uncharacteristic offense, AY. I don't know if you can call it that, but again, CP just recognizing what the defense is giving him with these layups.
Here's Woolley, guarded by Moffmer, dribbles top of the key. He's always active with that dribble. Down low, layup good as Lou just takes it right to the Flames. Lou with 11, averages 10.
Yeah, Lou just came right off of that right elbow, a little too easy by Cleveland, but not wanting to foul, but he went right to the rim for the big bucket.
8 seconds left in the half. Colin Porter at the foul line, dribbles around Smith. Ball knocked off of Porter's foot, out of bounds over by the Kennesaw State bench. It has been all Kennesaw State in this first 20 minutes. The energy that Liberty had out of that locker room, I was right there. I heard them. And they're still in this game, but Kennesaw State has just sucked all the air out of the building right now.
Yeah, I would say even just speed of play is a lot different right now. It feels like a 2-to-1 ratio.
Still a lot of game left, though. Possession arrow with Liberty. 44 seconds left in the first half. Liberty down 11. Gordon hands off to Woolley against Moffmer. Double team meets him. Left wing goes to Cottle. He'll drive in line. Pass back up high to Woolley. Around Peter to the rim. Hang shoots. Missed it. Fight for the ball. Taking Liberty. Xander Yates pulls it out.
Wow.
Shot clock is off with 23 seconds left.
It's that tough offensive rebound or defensive rebound that you wanted to see from Yates.
Oh, the complexion which would change if Liberty can go down single digits into halftime.
Yeah.
Peter's got it with 10 seconds. Shot clock is off. Liberty down 11 as we approach halftime. Peter with 5. Peter with 4. The drive, the hang, leaves it down for Yates. Had it stripped out of bounds by Kennesaw State with 0.9 seconds remaining.
Richie McKay was trying to audible that play in to get that ISO there with Taen Peter. Nice job by him shaking that defender, getting him to the rim.
Brett Decker Jr. will check in. Freshman from Cecilia, Kentucky. Caden Matheny back in. This will be a catch and shoot opportunity. It's got to be quick. 0.9 seconds remaining in the half. Porter on the baseline will trigger it. Alley-oop. Cleveland ducks it at the horn, and we get our wish. Liberty down 9 on the inbounds. Spectacular feed from Colin Porter to Zach Cleveland as he went way above the rim to slam that one down.
How about that, AY? I mean, Zach Cleveland was elbows on the rim for that one. What a play.
40-31, Kennesaw State.
And they're not looking at that. They're counting.
At halftime. No doubt about it.
Woo.
Kennesaw with the advantage by 9. Stay tuned. We'll have the Carl Miller Realty halftime show coming up from Huntsville, Alabama after this timeout from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
Flames Nation, this is Liberty men's basketball coach Richie McKay. The McKay family are proud Flames Club members and invite you to join in training champions for Christ on and off the court. Whether you're at the game or cheering from home, your support is valuable and directly impacts our student athletes. Membership starts at just $75 and comes with great benefits like access to premium seating, hospitality, and parking privileges. Join today. Visit libertyflamesclub.org.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Looking to buy a home or refinance a mortgage? Now is the time to take advantage of your one-of-a-kind offer from Alcova Mortgage. As an employee or alumni with Liberty University, you are eligible to receive a lender credit that equates to 1% of your total loan amount up to $5,000. This offer provides you with some much-needed savings while also helping you tackle your closing costs. Visit alcova.com/liberty today for details. Offer does not apply to broker loans.
Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Bob Davis. If you're considering improving your backyard, AquaPros has just what you need. For the grilling devotee, nothing beats the big green egg. Everything tastes better when it's cooked on a big green egg. AquaPros has the full line of green egg grills, charcoal, and accessories. Since 1985, AquaPros has been the source for the world's greatest hot tub, American-made marquee spas. Stop into any of AquaPros 4 showrooms today and make your home a fun and relaxing resort.
20 minutes are in the book. Take a breather and grab an ice-cold Coca-Cola as we enter the Carl Miller Realty Halftime Report on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. First half analysis and the Larry's Tire and Auto Repair statistics are coming your way. But first, here's a check of the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard.
And back inside Probst Arena in downtown Huntsville, Alabama, as Kennesaw State, the 4 seed, leads the top seed Liberty 40-31. Biggest lead for Kennesaw State has been 14. Liberty has not led in this game. Liberty trailed early 10-3 and would get as close as 2 at 10-8 at the under 16-minute mark. But Kennesaw State is shooting over 50%. Liberty climbing back in. Got a great dunk from Zach Cleveland at the end of the first half to give Liberty some momentum going into halftime, down by 9. A couple of shout-outs to bring you some of our fans tuning in here today. Dan is in Pennsylvania. Also, RJD is tuning in as well. We have Andrea from the Canary Islands. Michael is in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Also, Brandon is tuning in from Lynchburg. Brad is in an airplane somewhere flying over Florida, heading down to some spring training games. Dennis in Abingdon, Virginia. Hey, Dennis, what's up? Also, Justin back in Lynchburg. Adam is in Italy tuning into our broadcast, and appreciate those fans tuning in and hitting us up on our X account at LFSN Radio. You can also send us a post on our Liberty Flames Facebook page as well. Time to update you on some other scores going around the country and conference tournament games. These scores brought to you by Frank Good Builders. Big Ten tournament right now, early second half. The number 7 Michigan State leads number 23 Oregon 46-43. That is a quarterfinal ball game. SEC quarterfinal in Nashville. Midway through the first half, Ole Miss 11, number 3 Auburn 9. And the American Athletic Conference quarterfinal, Wichita State leads number 16 Memphis 20-15 with about 12:30 left to go in the first half. Coming up later today in the second Conference USA semifinal matchup, it'll be the number 2 seed Jacksonville State. They will take on the 3 seed Middle Tennessee. And the Liberty women's team will play at 6:30 Eastern. The top seed will take on Louisiana Tech. Jamie Hall will have the broadcast for you on our Liberty Flames mobile app. Our broadcast of Liberty basketball is presented in part by Food Lion and their Score to Give More program. For every free throw the Flames make this season, Food Lion Feeds will donate 100 meals to a local college food pantry or food bank. Coming into tonight's game, Liberty 34,500 meals thanks to Food Lion Feeds' Score to Give More promotion. Halftime here in Huntsville. Kennesaw State 40, Liberty 31. We'll have the first half stats coming up as we continue on our Carl Miller Realty halftime show after this timeout from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carilion proud.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peter III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brauburgers. More information is available at crossroadsfamilydentistryva.com.
The Carl Miller Realty Halftime Report continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now for a check of the Larry's Tire and Auto Repair first half statistics.
The halftime coverage continues from Huntsville, Alabama. My name is Alan York alongside Jason Porter here today. Liberty trailing Kennesaw State 40-31. Kennesaw State hit 13 of its first 19 shots, but missed 5 of their last 6, while Liberty hit 3 of its last 4, including a Zach Cleveland dunk at the horn to get Liberty within single digits. And just the perception, the mindset going into halftime down single digits as opposed to double digits can go a long way. And by the way, if you're much of a history buff, Liberty has been trailing at the half only 3 games, including today. The other 2, they came back to win. So never fear. Coach McKay and the guys are going to get this thing turned around in the next 20 minutes. For the first half stats, brought to you by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Kennesaw State shoots 55%, 16 for 29. 4 of 9 from 3, 44%, and 4 of 4 at the foul line. And for Liberty, 12 of 27, 44% for the first half, 6 of 14, 43% from 3, and 1 of 4 at the free throw line. Individually, Liberty led in scoring by Colin Porter and Caden Matheny, both with 8, while Javon Moffmer has 6. And Liberty in their win on Wednesday assisted on 25 of 32 made field goals. Liberty just 5 assists on their 12 made field goals here in the first half. For Kennesaw State, Adrian Woolley with 12. Braden Liu has 11. And those are the 2 leading scorers for the Owls Franquan Sherman's got 8. Liberty 6 turnovers and 5 for the Owls. And the Owls out-rebounded Liberty 18-12, including 4 on the offensive glass. Points off turnovers in favor of Liberty, 8-0. And for Kennesaw State, outscoring Liberty 22-12 points in the paint. Our points in the paint brought to you by Century Exteriors. Flames are making their way back onto the floor. We've got 20 more minutes to go here in the Conference USA semis. As the top seed, Liberty Flames trail the number 4 seed, Kennesaw State, 40-31. We'll have the second half coming up after this timeout from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Earthright Mid-Atlantic, your trusted solar and energy efficiency experts. With a focus on honesty, education, and excellence, they light the way to savings, home comfort, and a greener future. Educating homeowners about the power of solar and energy efficiency is their winning game plan. More information about Earthright Mid-Atlantic, 434-200-9716 or at erepower.com.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America in logo wear.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Your business deserves a bank that values relationships and prioritizes customer service. Since 1979, First Bank & Trust Company has been delivering on these very commitments. Our bankers have been accessible, consultative, and provide a degree of understanding developed through years of commercial experience. First Bank & Trust has the expertise and capital to fund small and large projects up to $32 million. More information on First Bank & Trust and its services is available at firstbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Foster has been fostering warm moments for 100 years. Headquartered in Brookneal, Virginia, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services since 1921. Stop by one of our 6 showroom locations across Central Virginia to view our wide range of products. From propane to fireplaces and grills to tank installs and tankless water heaters, Foster has it all. Download our app or visit fosterfuels.com for more info.
The second half here in Huntsville, Alabama is about to commence. Kennesaw State leads Liberty 40-31. All right, Jason Porter, second half keys for Liberty. As, again, they trail at half for the third time. 2 previous games, came back to win.
Yeah, the early offensive success for the Flames so far really has been able to get to the bucket, but that is a challenge getting to the bucket. But we've seen Colin Porter be able to sneak through a little bit. Like to see more presence on the offensive glass as well. Long shots are meaning long rebounds, but not a whole lot of red jerseys to collect offensive rebounds either. And defensively, the Flames are doing a better job here in the second half of the first half of pushing Kennesaw out and making it tougher for them to score, but got to get something going offensively.
Our three-pointers are brought to you by Haley's Appliance. Liberty had 12 in their win on Wednesday over UTEP in the quarterfinal matchup. And Liberty today with 6, averaging around 10 per game. And again, if you're a Liberty fan out there listening and one of those things where, okay, Liberty shot really good in the second half on Wednesday, hit 12 shots in a row at one point. Well, guess what? They're going to be shooting on that same basket here in the next 20 minutes. And they get the ball to start the half.
And we've talked about Kennesaw being streaky. They've shown signs of that. They were up by 12 against New Mexico State last night. Then they went down by 9. So this is probably, a good time for the streak to go in the favor of the Flames.
Last 3 games, Kennesaw State all wins. They have led by 10, and they've trailed by 10. Liberty trails by 9 here. Flames off the inbounds. Cleveland to the foul line. Up top, Matheny. Catch and shoot three. Off to the left. And no good. Rebound, Kennesaw State.
Good looking shot by Matheny. We see him make that a lot. He's just leaning back a little bit.
20 seconds gone in the half. Kennesaw State leads by 9. Woolley on the dribble. He's got 12. Left wing to Cottle. Back to Woolley. Back to Cottle. Around Matheny to the rim. Ball fake. Got the Flames in the air. No, and Aquino. I think he's going to have his third foul.
Yeah, nice job by Aquino to just at least keep his ground. Cottle kind of jumped right into him there and was able to draw the contact on the foul.
That's the third on Aquino at the 19-19 mark. Simeon Cottle, 6'2", junior, College Park, Georgia. Was a really good player. Free throw. He's up and good. He's got only 3 points. He had 32, tied his career high last night in the 3-point win over the 5 seed New Mexico State.
Yeah, Cottle and Woolley are just such a tough backcourt. Cottle's a 3-time Conference USA Player of the Week, of course, and been able to keep him under wraps here so far.
His next made three will be his single season personal high. He's got 89 of them. He hits both free throws. And Liberty down 11 with 19-14 left in the Conference USA Semifinals. Liberty in red. Taen Peter with the ball, top of the key. Leaves it down for Cleveland, left elbow. Zach spins on the pivot foot. Left wing to Porter. Gets around Lou to the rim. Ball knocked away. A foul called on Kennesaw State. Porter going to the line.
Yeah, that's really the success offensively that the Flames have been able to do. Colin Porter picking up right where he left off in the first half there, being able to draw the defenders to him and draw the foul and go to the line.
Foul is on Ranji Gordon. His first. Colin Porter missed 2 free throws in the first half. This one he sinks. Colin with 9. He's been in single digits 7 of his last 8 games after a career high 6 straight games in double figures earlier this year. Had 7 points on Wednesday. Next free throw is up and got it. So 10 for Porter. And Liberty again gets within 9, 42-33. Liberty did not lead in the first half at all.
Xander Yates back in for some defensive height and strength here.
Aquino, 2 fouls early in the half. He got his third right out of the outset here in the half. Inside layup good for Delaney Hurd. He's got 5.
Some uncharacteristic misses on rotations here for the Flames defensively.
44-33. Makes you wonder if they're changing some things offensively. Here's that Cleveland coasting in, reverse layup from right to left. He's got 4. It's that yo-yo now.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense we saw so much during the UTEP game. Lots of movement away from the ball, getting easy buckets to the basket.
44-35. Left corner, Hurd, left-handed 3 off the mark. Offensive rebound. Gordon, that's what they do so well. Cottle, right baseline jumper. Ball tapped out off the foot of Yates. Taken by Woolley for Kennesaw State.
Bounces are just going to them right now.
It certainly is. Woolley against Cleveland. Trying to get to the paint. Does. Spins. Good defense as Cleveland cut him off. Back out to Cottle with 5. Cottle, deep 3. Good over Matheny. Buried it. He buried that one. 7 for Cottle, and Liberty is down 47-35.
Down on the shot clock, too. Cottle just makes a great jumper over the top of Caden.
17-28 to play. Cleveland down the paint. Counted at 1. He got around Gordon. Gordon tried to elevate at the rim. And Cleveland beat him to the spot.
And that high pick and roll and being able to dish that off to the cutting screener, whoever it was, in this case, Zach Cleveland, was not part of the offense in the first half. Nice job by Zach and Caden to get that working again.
47-37, 17:26 left. That foul on Ranji Gordon, his second, and the second on the Owls as that Cleveland rolls in the free throw. He's got 7, And Liberty again cuts it to 9. Liberty fans start to stand here.
Got to get some defensive stops here for the Flames.
Yep. Cottle against Moffmer, right wing. Pass up top to Woolley. Woolley, the shake and bake on the dribble, picked up on the switch against Cleveland. Woolley at the foul line on the switch now against Cleveland. Right wing, Cottle 3, halfway down and out, into the hands of Liberty's Zach Cleveland. Liberty down 9. Cleveland, top of the key. Right corner pass, Yates, catch and shoot 3. Got it! Xander Yates, his second 3. Liberty gets within 6.
Such a nice job. Xander Yates is always ready to shoot. Great skip pass by Cleveland.
16:42 left in the ball game. Liberty down 6. As the number 1 seed, Woolley, picked up by Cleveland. Right wing to Cottle. Right corner now in the hands of Lou. 10 to shoot. Lou into the paint. Spins at the dotted line. Nothing doing. Left wing Woolley with 5. Woolley left corner. Throws it left wing to Lou. He'll drive the paint. Runs over Taen Peter and a blocking foul on Taen. Good call. Second on the Flames. Number 2 on Taen Peter. But with that, the shot clock goes from 3 and resets to 30.
Yeah. Tough break for the Flames. Great defense, though, overall. Just getting Kennesaw a little bit back out of their rhythm. But great defense by Taen Peter there right up until the end.
16:19 to play. Wow, they're giving loose shots on that.
Oh.
All right. 2 shots for Braden Lou, who has 11. He averages 10. Freshman from Douglasville, Georgia. 66% free throw shooter. First one barely draws iron. Well, he felt it on that one.
Yeah, a little left tilt to Lou's big body there.
Braden Lou had 13 points in a 5-point win for Kennesaw in Lynchburg 2 Sundays ago. He doesn't even dribble at the foul line.
Yeah.
And the second one is good. He's got 12.
When you're 6'8", though, there's a lot of movement in that kinetic chain that can go wrong.
48-41. Liberty on that Xander Yates 3, cut it to 6. Yates is still out there. Here comes Colin Porter with the dribble, hip high front court. Liberty trying to get back in it. Colin at the foul line, right of the key. Hands off to a cutting Peter. He backs out on the right wing. Taen Peter on the handles, guarded by Hurd. Dribbles around him into the paint. Leaves it off for Cleveland. Up top, Yates another 3. Spins out, no good. Cleveland offensive rebound. What a man put back, and a foul called on Kennesaw State. Zach Cleveland just owned the Owls on that offensive possession on the glass. There's a foul on the Owls. That'll be their 3rd of the half. What do you got before you take a break?
There's a switch that Zach Cleveland flips, and when he flips it, there's no denying him.
That foul was on Ranjit Gordon, his 3rd. That's going to be noteworthy when we come back. 48-41 Kennesaw State with 15:56 left in the Conference USA semifinal number 1. We'll take a break as you hear this from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community. And that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
15:56 left to go in our ball game here in Huntsville, Alabama. Kennesaw State 48 and Liberty 41. Liberty trailed by 14 towards the end of the first half. Trailed by 9 going into halftime. and has cut the deficit now to 7. That is as close as Liberty has been, just looking back here, probably since it was 21-14 at the under 12-minute timeout. Xander Yates with a big 3 in this half. Liberty getting some defensive stops. Liberty 3 of 5 in the half shooting. Kennesaw just 2 of 5. And Zach Cleveland at the line for 2 shots. Right-handed shooter, free throw. He's up and good on the line drive. Cleveland with 8. 48-42. Liberty down 6. The all-conference forward. Free throw short and no good. He missed it to the left. So Liberty within 6 at the 15:52 mark. Kennesaw in their black, Liberty in the red. Conference USA semifinal number 1. Adrian Woolley, top of the key. Guarded by Cleveland. Right wing to Cottle. Dribbles up top, shoots uncontested 3. Back rim, no good. Yates pulls down another rebound for Liberty. Gets it to Peter. He leaves it back for Javon Moffmer. The senior from Chillicothe, Ohio, number 32 in red. Dribbles right sideline to the top of the key. Looking for a cross screen somewhere. Nothing doing. Now to Cleveland, head of the point. Right wing Peter, catch and shoot 3 is good, and a foul called. It rimmed around and went in, and a foul called on Kennesaw State.
Great job by Taen Peter recognizing that double screen coming around to his left. He pulls up with that left foot and drains the 3.
48-45, that foul on Cottle, his 3rd. One of their leading scorers. So now 2 Owls with 3 fouls. That's the 4th here in the half for Kennesaw State. Taen Peter with a big shot.
Yeah, this foul trouble situation could be really an issue for the Owls. They're so aggressive defensively.
Free throw, Peter. Short and no good off to the right. Taen Peter with the missed free throw, but Liberty within 3. It's a new ball game, everybody. 15-12 to play in the ball game here. Kennesaw State now on the ropes. Braden Liu, jump pass, right corner for, let's see, who is in that corner? Woolley's got it now right wing. He takes it to the foul line. Around Moffmer, what a spin move. Off the window and in. Holy smokes. What a move. Just 14 for Woolley.
Yeah, Woolley's just so smooth. He's very explosive off the floor. Gets great elevation.
Liberty down 5. They've hit 4 of their last 5 shots. Backdoor, Peter, layup, good! And the feed from Cleveland. Taen Peter starting to heat up. He's got 8. Liberty again pulls within 3.
That's the kind of offense that was not here in the first half. Good to see it clicking now.
50-47, right wing, right for 3. Good, big shot for Ricardo Wright. His first bucket of the game.
Matching buckets for buckets here.
53-47. Colin Porter, right wing Yates. Xander on the dribble, hands it back to Porter on the right wing. Liberty down 6, 14:08 left. And now Xander Yates completely pushed down by Woolley. And the foul is going to be assessed to Kennesaw State. And the Owls now, you look at the body language.
That's right.
The Owls are just stunned right now like a deer in headlights.
Yep.
That's what it looks like right now.
And Flames Nation behind the bench on their feet.
That's the 5th foul on Kennesaw State. And Adrian Woolley assessed with his first. Liberty down 6, 47-53.
I don't think they're going to look at this, but Woolley had his left elbow right on Xander's side of his head there. They're going to continue play.
Ball inbounded to Cleveland, top of the key. Flames offense starting to heat up. Peter turns the corner, layup shot blocked off the window, taking Kennesaw. Outstanding block by the Owls that time. Here's Liu, top of the key, against Yates, and a foul on Xander Yates.
Probably a good reach in by Xander. That would have been a layup otherwise.
Yep. Foul on Yates is first. It's the 3rd on Liberty with 13:52 left. They showed that block from Brandon Liu. That was a clean.
Yeah, just so long, was able to avoid body contact there.
53-47. Kennesaw by 6. Liu down the paint. Shot off the window. Missed it. Ball tapped around. Taken by the Owls. Left wing. Woolley 3. Buried it. Big 3. Woolley with 17 now.
These loose balls.
Liberty's down 9.
Yeah, these loose balls off the defensive side here are going to be really important going down the stretch.
Oh, the 3-point jump shot. What a equalizer. Liberty had cut it to 3. Here's Cleveland attacking, floating, window counted as Zach Cleveland falls down to the deck. That's the 6th foul on Kennesaw, so Liberty's going to be in the bonus, the final 13-20.
Good recognition by Zach, too. Colin and Caden both got kind of caught up in the wash there of some off-ball screens, and Zach made a great aggressive move to the rim.
56-49, Cleveland in double figures with 10. Joining Colin Porter, who's got 10. And 2 in double figures for Kennesaw State. 56-49. Liberty had cut it to 3 on 2 occasions, but nothing closer than that. Zach Cleveland at the foul line today, where he was 2 of 3. Free throws on the way, and a swish. So Cleveland with 11, and the three-point play gets Liberty within 6. 13-16 left in the Conference USA semifinals. Top seed Liberty, 4 seed Kennesaw State. Woolley on the hesitation dribble, step back jumper for 2. It's a long 2, no good. Peter yanks it away from an owl and dribbles it to the corner and slows things up. Owen Aquino is back in with 3 fouls. Ball to the front court to Cleveland. Zach crossover, lost it. Fight for the ball right in front of us, and it's out of bounds off of Liberty.
It would have been a good drive by Zach. He had his defender on his heels, just couldn't hold on to the ball.
12:51 to play, 56-50. Liberty shooting 67% in the second half, only 46% for the Owls. Both teams now above 50% all told for the game. 56-50. And now a bad pass taken by the Owls. Woolley has numbers, pushing ahead against Peter, and a foul on Taen Peter. Adrian Woolley gets every call that he wants when he takes it in the paint.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's Coach McKay's trying to argue for the push-off there, but to no avail.
That is the 3rd foul on Taen Peter and the 4th on Liberty. Coach McKay talking to Vlad Villard-Tadal, one of our officials. Adrian Woolley at the line for a 2-shot foul. 76% free throw shooter. The left-hander eyes the mark. Free throw good. Adrian Woolley with 15. Conference USA Freshman of the Year, won the weekly award a record 11 times. 57-50.
And that's 3 fouls on Taen Peter. He's going to have to step aside for a bit.
Taen will lead with 8 points. On the floor for Liberty, Moffmer, Aquino, Cleveland, Matheny, and Porter, the original starting 5 for Liberty. 57-50. After Liberty cut it to 3 twice, Kennesaw's come back with a couple of big threes. Woolley with one more free throw for the freshman. Flicks the wrist, and it's good. Liberty down 8, 58-50. Woolley with 16.
Here comes that 1-3-1 trap.
Yep, here's Cleveland in the paint. Left corner to Moffmer. Moffmer holds it high. Now he'll put it to the floor one time. Cross-court pass to Aquino down the paint. Owen layup good for Owen Aquino. His first bucket. He's got 3. And 6-point lead again for Kennesaw.
And that was all set up by Aquino's ball fake there. Richie McKay trying to get the crowd up here and clapping for some defensive intensity.
Checked that a minute ago and said Woolley has 17. He's got 19 actually. Again, he attacks and gets to the rim. He's got 21. It's kind of a little bit like we saw at Liberty in that second half, where they just kept coming in waves.
Yeah.
Cleveland out of a double team. Bounces to Porter up top. No look inside to Aquino. Right corner, Matheny 3. Spins out. Aquino had an easy layup.
Yeah, I don't think he realized how open he was.
60-52. Kennesaw with the lead by 8 in the ball. 11:28 left. 21 points for Adrian Woolley. He's got the ball, dribbles around Cleveland, and a foul, and you heard a slap under the basket. That Cleveland popped Adrian Woolley as he was assessed a foul, and then Woolley drove around him, and Cleveland slapped him on the wrist. You heard the slap as we go to a timeout here in Lynchburg. Both coaches on the floor, both teams on the floor. Now the officials trying to get them back to their benches. And I'm sure they'll take a look at the aftermath of the foul called at the top of the key on Zach Cleveland. That'll be his first. And the 5th on Liberty. And then after that, Woolley drove down, just, I don't know what you would call it, but the play was blown dead. And then Zach slapped him on the wrist. So we'll take a timeout and we'll get it all sorted out. 60-52 Kennesaw State in the Conference USA semifinals. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Hey, Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at gentrylock.com.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton, and people often ask me, what is the Good Feet store? I respond, we are an arch support store. When you come in, our staff is going to welcome you and listen to your needs. We want to learn about you, your lifestyle, your work, and the types of shoes you enjoy wearing. Then after measuring your feet, we are going to fit you from a selection of over 300 styles and sizes of arch supports. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Welcome back inside Probst Arena in downtown Huntsville. Kennesaw State leads Liberty 60-52. And before our timeout, there was a foul called on Zach Cleveland. And the play was dead, and he finished the play slapping Adrian Woolley on the wrist. The officials went over Jason Porter. I'm not sure I saw anything or heard anything that made it seem like there was an upgrade to a flagrant.
No, I wouldn't think so either. They're taking a look at it. I think the part of the drama behind that was it was on the baseline closest to Kennesaw State's bench, so there was reaction from the bench.
Liberty twice has cut it to 3 in this game at the 15-19 mark after a three-pointer by Taen Peter. Kennesaw came right back on a jumper by Adrian Woolley to put it up to 5, and then Taen Peter layup to cut it to 3 again, and then back-to-back threes. That was the turning point at the 14-minute mark, and they have elevated Zach Cleveland, it looks like, to a flagrant. Because Simeon Cottle is at the line with nobody on the line right now. 11:21 to play. Free throw up and good. 61-52. Kennesaw back up by 9. Simeon Cottle at the line. Second free throw for number 5 in black is good. He's got 9. And just like that, it's back up to 10. Point lead for Kennesaw State.
There's
and
a lot.
Owls will have the ball too.
Yep, a lot of defensive intensity here for both teams in this one. The emotions are running high.
11:20 left, 62-52. Woolley in the right corner by his own pet band will dribble Cleveland into the paint. He lost it into the hands of Matheny. Turnover number 6 for Kennesaw State. Liberty to our left, down 10. Colin Porter at the foul line. High lob out high to Cleveland. Zach, number 25 in red. Looking to hand off to Peter. Does so up top for three. Short and no good. Rebound, Kennesaw State.
That handoff was a little clunky there between Cleveland and Peter for him to pull that shot.
Liberty down by 10 at the 10:44 mark. Kennesaw State, Woolley, top of the key, three, good. He's got 24. Liberty down 13.
These are challenging contested shots, AY. Yep. The Owls are just hitting them.
Twice, Liberty cut it to three. And the three-pointers, which Kennesaw is 9 out of 10 teams in the league in shooting the three-point jump shot. 8 of 16 today. 10:14 to play. Right wing, Taen Peter dribbles down the paint. Left block, layup is no good. Rebound, Kennesaw State. Owls have numbers, 5-on-4. Peter late to get back. Left corner, three, wide open, Hurd. Spins out, no good. Cleveland the rebound for Liberty. 9:55 left. Liberty down 13. Here's an alley-oop catch. Aquino, layup good. Owen Aquino with 5.
Nice job running the floor there by Aquino, and great recognition by Cleveland.
65-54. Kennesaw by 11. 9:38 left. Top of the key, Woolley, guarded by Colin Porter. Right wing for Sherman, into the paint. Shoots over Peter and missed it point blank. Flames the ball. Back to our left. Kaden Matheny on the left wing. Chest pass up top. Colin Porter for three.
Hey.
Got it! Colin Porter, rip cord. And a timeout called for by, let's see, I would think Liberty called that.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, we'll take a timeout as this will go full with 9:17 left. Our score, Kennesaw State 65 and Liberty 57. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg. With major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haley's.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
9:17 left in our ball game. Kennesaw State 65 and Liberty 57. Alongside Jason Porter, I am Alan York. Our broadcast of Liberty basketball brought to you on the radio, in part by Brindley Commons, a new gated luxury condo development in Lynchburg near Liberty University. A great opportunity for those seeking a flexible investment in a convenient location, offering both short and long-term rental potential with bedroom units of 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms. The gated environment adds a level of security, and the location makes it an appealing option for both residents and investors. Log on to BrindleyCommons.com, BRENLEIGH. Commons.com. All right, twice Liberty has cut it to 3. Jason Porter, Kennesaw State then ratcheted a couple of threes. They got it back up to 13. Liberty on a 5-0 run. Colin Porter hitting one from Montgomery on that right wing as Liberty called timeout. 2 timeouts left for Liberty. Actually, Kennesaw called that timeout. So it'll be 2 timeouts left for Kennesaw State.
And the Owls have just hit these 3-pointers at some really critical times.
Yeah, they certainly have. Owls have the ball to our right. Xander Yates guarding Adrian Woolley right now. Woolley left wing to right, picked up by Matheny. Right around Matheny to the rim, dumps it down low. Gordon, layup is good. We saw that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, nice double team collapses there on that driver for the Owls, and they're able to just hand it off for an easy bucket.
Owls back up 10, 8:45 left. And then you start to look at the clock here. Aquino, baseline left. Outside the paint with Gordon, now to Matheny, inside the left arc. Gets it to Moffmer in the left corner, bounces in Aquino. 5 to shoot. Aquino spins in line. Now goes back towards the rim. Up top, Yates for 3. Back rim no good. Tapped out by Moffmer to Aquino. Up top for Matheny from the logo. Boom! Matheny. Oh, what a shot. Liberty within 7.
My goodness, even on that tap out, nice job keeping the rebound alive by Aquino, but swinging that ball, getting the open shooter ready to go.
First bucket of the half for Caden Matheny, who's got 11. 67-60, 7:59 left. Flames need some stops. Woolley bullies himself to the rim. Shot off the side of the glass, no good. Rebound Liberty. Caden Matheny loping front court, left sideline. Goes left wing to Porter. Collin lobs it to Aquino, baseline left. 20 to shoot for Liberty, down 7. Up top, Porter, right wing, Moffmer 3. Back rim, no good. Rebound taken by the Owls. 7:35 left. Liberty down 7, 67-60.
It's the kind of look you like. Moffmer not able to convert on that one.
Yep, Kennesaw with the ball and the advantage. Backdoor cut, thrown away, tipped away by Liberty. Flames have numbers. Moffmer, right wing Matheny by the Liberty bench. Flames recover offensively, down 7, 7:15 clock ticking in the second half. Matheny, number 3 in red, crossover, attacks the paint. No look, right corner Moffmer. He drives in line against right to the rim. No shot. Out left wing Porter. Ball fake. 3 on the way. Oh, halfway down and out. You heard it rattle. Rebound Kennesaw. 6:55 left.
Should have gotten a point and a half for that. It was so far down.
67-60. Kennesaw State by 7. It is a white knuckle, nail-biting game here in Huntsville. The right to advance to tomorrow night's Conference USA Championship. A slicing attempt through the paint. No good. Rebound taken. Yates. He bounces out to Moffmer. Liberty with another chance, down 7.
Kennesaw not able to
left.
Convert just layups right now in those last 3 possessions.
Here's Flames reset the offense, down 7. 6:20 to play. Aquino, left elbow at the foul line. Dribbles into the paint. No shot around Woolley. Gets around him. Layup is no good. Foul called, though, late on Kennesaw State. 6:13 left as we go to a media here in Huntsville. We'll check the foul as Antoine Petway has something to say with one of the officials.
Nice isolation there by who was that, AY?
Aquino.
Aquino, thank you. Going
foul
to the
is
rim
on
there.
Adrian Woolley, his second, and team foul number 7 for Kennesaw State. We'll take a timeout. Liberty down 7 with free throws coming up here from Huntsville, Alabama. This is coverage of the Conference USA Semifinals on Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
When it was time for my family and I to buy and sell our houses, we knew exactly who to call, and that was Jason Porter with Legacy Realty and Development. Hi, this is Nick Pierce, encouraging you to do what we did. Make the easy decision and call Jason Porter for all of your real estate needs.
Thanks, Nick. And Flames Nation, let's talk about how we can serve you. Call or text me today, Jason Porter, at 434-258-8827. That's 434-258-8827, or email me at jasonporterrealestate@gmail.com. Thanks, and as always, go Flames.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service, including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Larry's Tire has 2 locations in Lynchburg and at Able Tire in Concord. And coming soon, Larry's Tire will expand to a new service center in Forest. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
6:13 left in the Conference USA Semifinals, game number 1. Top seed Liberty trailing the 4-seed Kennesaw State 67-60 with Jason Porter. I am Alan York. C.J. Porter alongside as well. C.J. had a good time today, Jason?
Yeah, he's had a great time. Best seats in the house.
Yep. Big hot potato for pregame as well.
Absolutely.
Man, can't beat that.
Local barbecue place
Yep.
taking care of us, and it was delicious.
All right. Winner moves on to the Conference USA Championship tomorrow night, 8:30 Eastern tip. Liberty has trailed by as many as 14. They have not led. They have trailed by as many as 13 here in the second half. Right now they're down 7 with free throws. Kennesaw State had 6 fouls at the 13:20 mark. Did not commit another foul until right now.
Yep.
So 7 minutes off the clock. They did not commit a foul. And now with 6:13 left, Owen Aquino has 2 shots.
And Liberty's offense does a nice job of drawing fouls.
Yep. Aquino with 2 shots. Free throw is up and good. Aquino, he doesn't swish many free throws, but he's not a bad foul shooter, around 65%. 67-61. One more free throw for number 8 in red. It's on the way, and he got them both. Aquino with 6 points in the half. Liberty gets within 5 at the 6:09 mark. Off the 2 free throws and a whistle. Foul the other way on the Flames. Going to go against Zach Cleveland, his second. And that is the 6th on Liberty.
Last couple of offensive possessions here for Kennesaw have been turnovers, and Liberty's defense, to their credit, has forced them into it.
Actually, check that. That's going to be the 7th on Liberty, pardon me. And the 3rd on Zach Cleveland, who again they gave him a technical foul for that slap on the wrist a couple of minutes ago. So he's got 3 fouls now. 2 shots. 2 shots? No.
It is for some reason.
Free throw for Hurt. No, it's 1 and 1.
Yeah.
Free throw good.
The official had
He does, yeah.
signaled.
Now one more. Hurd's got 6. It is 68-62. 6:06 to play. Next free throw is good. Delaney Hurd with 7. Averages 2. It's those types of games where you get players that come up with big, big plays. Liberty down 7 at the 6:04 mark. Zach Cleveland attacking the paint against Gordon, who's got 3 fouls. Now to a cutting Peter. Lost it up top now to Matheny. Matheny foul line to Cleveland. 16 to shoot. Liberty down by 7. Peter right wing. Dribbles inside the right arc. Now backs up for 3. Short, no good. Air ball. Yates had it. Knocked it off of Woolley. Out of bounds to Liberty. Xander Yates.
Nice.
With a heads-up play there for number 11.
Yeah, great hustle there by Yates to save that possession for the Flames.
In the near corner, Colin Porter will inbound it with 7 on the possession clock. Liberty down 7, 5:43 left. Inbound left wing Matheny in front of us. Oh, what a shot, JP! He nailed it!
Right on line. What a shot by number 3. Great inbounds play. Double, triple screen, actually, and CP hits him on the assist.
14 for Matheny. Liberty down 4, 5:27 left, and a foul on Xander Yates out front. Woolley just too quick for Xander on that switch.
Yeah,
second on Yates, number 8 on Liberty. So 1 and 1 for Adrian Woolley. Liberty down 5 at the 5:26 mark.
It's a difficult defensive switch when Xander Yates is that far from the bucket. That's asking a lot of the big guy.
Liberty with 11 made threes and 8 of 13 from the foul line, while Kennesaw State is 13 of 14 from the foul line. Free throw is good for Woolley.
It's going to be the key here in these last 5 minutes and 26 seconds. Well, you got to keep the Owls off the free throw line if possible.
Adrian Woolley with 25 points. 5-point ball game. Next free throw, good. He's got 26. 71-65. Kennesaw by 6, 5:20 left. Colin Porter attacking to the rim. Layup good for CP. Colin Porter has 15. And Liberty again within 4.
Somehow those driving layups have been there all day.
71-67, 5:02 left. Kennesaw State with the lead. Woolley at the foul line picks the ball up. Left wing shove to Lou. Lou, he picks the ball up on the arc. Up top now, and almost they throw it away. Almost, but they didn't. And with 5 seconds left, Colin Porter knocks it out of bounds on the near sideline right by the voice of the Owls, Nolan Alexander.
5 seconds here on the shot clock. Great defensive stand by the Flames. Want to force them into something. No easy shots.
4:49 left to play in the semis. Liberty down 4. 71-67. Ball inbounded, 5 seconds. Here's Lou, right wing up top. Woolley with 1. Has to heave it over Yates. 3 is short and no good. Yates comes up with the rebound. Xander Yates with his 6th board of the game. Liberty down 4. 4:34 left. Here's Matheny, right wing. Up top to Cleveland. Cleveland dashes to the foul line. No shot for Zach. Right wing to Peter. Taen Peter in the right corner. Now dribbles to the right wing. Up top for Cleveland. 9 to shoot. Liberty down 4. Now Matheny way up top for 3. Buried another one! Caden Matheny with 17. It's a 1-point game. 4:16 left. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout.
What an unbelievable shot by Caden Matheny. Huge point in this ball game for him to come up with a massive 3.
One more radio timeout coming up. Liberty is pulled within 1 after trailing by 14. 4:16 left. We're back for the finish in Huntsville, Alabama after this timeout for Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Curious about the housing market in Central Virginia? The caring, competent, trusted advisors at Carl Miller Realty have over 100 years of combined experience. We are committed to helping clients make informed housing decisions. For a winning game plan and to discover the value of your home, visit carlmillerrealty.com to make your next move a slam dunk with our winning team. That's carlmillerrealty.com.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit shoplibertyflames.com today. That's shoplibertyflames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit shoplibertyflames.com today.
Welcome back to live radio coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
4:16 left in the Conference USA Semifinals. Game number 1. Top seed Liberty, the number 4 seed Kennesaw State. And Jason Porter, we have a ball game. Liberty on a 19-5 run the last 6 minutes. Caden Matheny, the latest jump shot from 3. Liberty 12 of 28 from three-point range. Both teams now shooting 50% for the ball game. Liberty in the second half, 57%, 13 for 23 after trailing by 14 in the first half. They trailed by 13 with 10:37 left.
Yeah.
And they're back in it.
There's been some fantastic defensive pressure and presence by the Flames here in these last few possessions. And again, really getting Kennesaw delayed to the end of the shot clock, rushing their shots, not able to convert, as you said, no field goals in the last 4 minutes and 41 seconds.
Liberty will defend right now with Peter, Porter, Matheny, Cleveland, and Aquino on the floor. Liberty down 1. Kennesaw State on the ropes once again offensively. They've not hit a field goal in nearly 5 minutes. Cottle, left corner, cut off by Peter. Dribbles to the top of the key, and now Aquino harasses him. Cottle to Gordon, top of the key. Right wing, Woolley, deep 3. Back rim, no good. Liberty the ball, down 1. A chance to lead for the first time.
We talked about the pace and the speed in the first half, and Liberty's now matching or accelerating past Kennesaw State's speed.
71-70, 3:43 left. Liberty down 1 with the ball. Zach Cleveland, top of the key. Right wing, Matheny dribbles inside the arc, now backs up right wing. 8 to shoot. Matheny step back up top for 3. Got it! Liberty leads! Coach McKay with the pump of the fist to the crowd. 73-71, 3:22 left.
Great shot by number 3.
First time leading for Liberty. Woolley trap at top, gets out of it, left wing. 3 up, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds to Kennesaw State. How about Caden Matheny? He's got 20.
Just an incredible shot. They're showing the replay here on the big screen, and Matheny just rocker steps and steps back, and Cottle not able to come out there close enough to get a hand up in his face.
Liberty on a 22-5 run, leading by 2. Ball inbounded to Cottle on the right wing. Left wing pass goes to Cottle into the paint. He'll hang, shoot, scores to tie the game up. Woolley with 28, 73-73, 2:53 left from Huntsville. Colin Porter on the dribble, going to inline under the basket. Dribbles to the far right corner, now to the right wing. Up top to Cleveland, back to Matheny, who's got the hot hand. Caden, left wing, 3 again. Oh my goodness! He's done it again! Liberty by 3 with 2:31 left.
Unbelievable. Way to shoot, Caden Matheny. Huge defensive opportunity here for the Flames to get a stop.
76-73, Liberty with its biggest lead. A 25-7 run for Liberty. Woolley gets out of it to Hurd, right wing. This is Lou in the paint, shoots over Peter, bounces in and scores in 1. The 4th foul on Taen Peter as Braden Lou goes to the line for an and 1 with 2:10 left. But what a vacuum Caden Matheny is in right now for Liberty.
Oh my goodness, I think that rim for Caden Matheny must look like a hula hoop right now. He's just wide open and shooting so well.
Ties his season high with 7 made threes. He's got 23. More importantly, Braden Lou, a chance to tie the game with 2:10 left. Kennesaw State 15 of 16 at the foul line. Free throw, missed it. Rebound Liberty with 2:09 left. What a costly miss there by the Owls. Here comes Liberty. Caden Matheny with 23 and 7 made threes. Liberty leads by 1:59 left. Caden, left wing right in front of us. Bounces towards the Matheny. Back into Cleveland on the left baseline. 10 to shoot. Zach to the paint. Right wing to Aquino. He'll drive in, gives it back to Cleveland. 3 seconds. Cleveland left corner 3. Back rim no good. Matheny pulls away the rebound for Liberty. 1:36 left. Liberty leads by 1. Big offensive rebound by the redshirt senior Matheny down the paint. And a foul called on Kennesaw underneath. And Liberty with free throws coming up. With 1:28 left, Liberty leads it 76-75. And Liberty's been in these tight games,
That's
Jason.
right.
The poise, the moxie, the low heart rate. Liberty has been here before.
That's exactly right. You've got a lot of leadership on the floor. And how about Caden Matheny? It seems like there's about 3 number 3s out there. He is everywhere right now in these last 5 minutes of the ball game.
Ranji Gordon with the foul, his 4th. The 8th on the Owls. So this will be a 1-and-1 for Caden Matheny, who's got 23 points, 15 in the second half. Liberty by 1 with 1:28 left. Free throw Matheny, swish.
Moffmer checking in for Peter here on the defensive side, giving a little bit more height to that front line for the Flames.
77-75, Liberty by 2 with a 1:28 left. Liberty trailed by 14 in the second half, by 13 with 10:37 left. The next free throw, short and off to the right, no good. 2-point Liberty lead with a 1:26 left. 77-75 Liberty in the Conference USA semis. Here's Cottle on the right wing, picks the ball up, gets it to Woolley, guarded by Cleveland. Top of the key for number 14, left wing to Cottle. He'll take it to the paint, stops, he walks, layup, no good. He missed it with 1:07 left. Liberty with the rebound.
Defensively, the Flames have done such a good job pushing the Owls way. I mean, they're 5 feet past the three-point line.
Liberty by 2, 58 seconds left. Richie McKay calls timeout. Listen to this crowd here in Huntsville, Alabama. Kennesaw State has created this pep band song about you don't want to go to war with the Owls. They play it incessantly at their gym. Somebody in the Liberty crowd has a poster board that says, you don't want to go to war with the Flames. And what a final 20 minutes this has been for the Flames.
Alan, how about just the unflappability of the Flames here, down as many as they were, to just continue to chip away at the Owls' lead, consistently do what they've always done offensively, and coming up with a 2-point lead.
Coach McKay being around this team, just he grounds this team.
Yep.
They don't panic. You wouldn't know being down 14. The body language did not change.
Yep.
They continued to plug away. They saw some shots fall. They defended much better here in the second half, out shooting the Kennesaw State Owls.
Yeah,
and they closed the rebounding margin as well. So
absolutely.
that helps.
That's been huge. And Kennesaw is a team that makes a living off of hurrying you up offensively. And they want to do everything with such a vigor and such a speed. And again, Liberty just has not lost their composure, hasn't gone into that game plan.
Out of the timeout, Liberty ball with 57 seconds left, leading 77-75. Liberty had not led in this game until Caden Matheny drained a three to make it 73-71. And that was at the 3:30 mark. Kennesaw State came back to tie it on an Adrian Woolley layup. And Caden Matheny came right back, hit a three to make it 76-73. Braden Liu hit a layup to make it a 1-point game. And then Caden Matheny has hit 2 free throws. He hit 1 of 2 to put Liberty up by 2. Liberty ball, inbounded backcourt to Matheny. Liberty by 2. 77-75, shot clock at 14. We'll see what Coach McKay draws up here. Caden Matheny crossover, top of the key. 8 to shoot, right wing 3, short, it's no good. Rebound Kennesaw, 43 seconds left. Liberty leads by 2. Conference USA semis, Adrian Woolley, top of the key. Into the paint, stops at the dotted line. Bounce pass left wing, stolen by Liberty's Peter. Taylor dunks it! 30 seconds left! Liberty by 4! On the pick 6! Cottle the other way, layup is no good. Foul called with 25 seconds left.
Alan, how about that possession? I thought Taen Peter was going to pull it out. No, sir, nothing but a green light for that guy.
79-75. Taen Peter on the pick 6. Taking it the coast, dunks it. Putting Liberty up 4, 25 seconds left. Man, Taen Peter through the air looks like Clyde Drexler. He used to play for the Houston Cougars.
Yeah, it looks even sweeter on the big screen, doesn't it?
Man, that looks cool. 2 free throws, though, for Simeon Cottle. First one's no good. He missed it. Kennesaw State has missed its last 2 free throws after hitting 15 of their first 16. That foul was on Caden Matheny, his second. And the 10th on Liberty. Second free throw for Cottle. Liberty by 4. It's up. Rims in and good with 25 seconds left. Liberty 79, Kennesaw State 76. And a timeout has been called by Kennesaw State.
You know, Alan, on one of your player interviews when you interviewed Taen Peter, I think it was a few weeks ago, you asked him kind of what he saw on the open floor, and I can only imagine how big his eyes must have gotten when he was talking about that. But I remember him saying, when I'm one-on-one with somebody else in the open floor, I'm going to the rim.
Yeah, he is so smooth with the ball, and that's a play that we're going to talk about because it put Liberty up by 4 on that steal, and that was at the 29-second mark, just for reference. But and credit Cottle. I mean, you got to get downhill, get to the rim. And usually you'll get a foul called in that situation. And that was the case. But he went 1 for 2.
Yeah.
That's a costly miss. But Liberty now leads 3:25 seconds
That's
left.
also what we'd seen in the last few possessions with Kennesaw State, just being a little bit more sloppy with the ball, not as crisp as they've been all game. But again, credit Taen Peter for sticking his hand in there, and he did it exactly like you're supposed to, reaching across with that left hand to poke it loose and not draw the foul.
Nobody sitting in Probst Arena right now. Moffmer to inbound it with Liberty up 3:25 seconds left. He runs the inline, still looking. Bullet pass into Taen Peter. That's a guy they do not want to foul. Now they trap him in the backcourt with 20 seconds. Taen Peter out to Colin Porter, front court, and Colin was fouled by Simeon Cottle. Wow, that made my heart skip a beat as Liberty had to get that ball past the midcourt line. They do.
Yeah, I think
with 16 seconds left, up by 3.
I think CP crossed half court at 9.9.
Liberty leading 79-76. Foul on Simeon Cottle, his 4th. And that is just the 9th foul on Kennesaw State. So 1 and 1 for Colin Porter, who's got 15. Free throw, no good. Rebound, Kennesaw. Does Liberty foul now? 3-point Liberty lead, shot clock off. And Kennesaw State will call its final timeout. You would think Liberty will foul here.
Yeah, you think so, to just force this possession, because with the great shooters that Kennesaw has had for these 3-point buckets, to be down 3 gives them an open look potentially.
And we've talked about all game long, Jason, Kennesaw State not a great 3-point shooting team. Against Liberty before today in the 2 games, just 28% from 3-point range. Today, 8 of 19, 42%. 4 of 10 here in the half. And if I'm Liberty, I'm fouling.
Yeah, I think that's the opportunity here, especially with 12 seconds on the clock. Maybe get them down, burn a few seconds off the clock, and then send them to the free throw line so that the best they can do is 2 points. You still got a 1-point lead at that point.
12.8 seconds remaining. Liberty 79, Kennesaw State 76. Liberty took its first lead and the 3:30 mark on Caden Matheny's 73 three-pointer, 73-71. Kennesaw State then tied it. Matheny again on a big 3. 79-76.
And as we're hypothesizing here what Kennesaw State or what Liberty might do on the foul, I'm sure that's Antoine Petaway probably is going over that in the huddle, trying to draw something up for a quick 3.
And Colin Porter right now chatting with 2 of the officials. It'd be cool, like one of those things where the football coach would be like, I want a timeout here at this certain point. Colin's like, I'm going to foul as soon as they inbound it. If you can let a couple of seconds go by before you call the foul, that would be great, sir.
Appreciate that.
12.8 remaining. Liberty by 3 in the Conference USA Semifinals, 79-76. Ricardo Wright will inbound it at midcourt, right in front of the CBS TV crew. Liberty by 3. Kennesaw State inbounds at Cottle against Matheny. Right wing 3, no good with 8. Ball tipped out, saved by Moffburn. A foul on Kennesaw State. I'm not sure if Liberty tried to foul there or not. I don't know.
No, I don't think so, because Cottle was able to get that 3 off. But again, credit Matheny far enough back. He was not going to draw a foul for that. But Cottle got way up on that 3, just not able to connect.
It was online, though.
Yep.
So Cottle's 3 no good with 8 seconds left. Javon Moffmer at the line for 2 shots. These are big here, Jason. 8.1 remaining, Liberty by 3. Free throw, Javon, no good, spins out.
Just need one of them here.
79-76, Liberty, 8.1 remaining. Javon Moffmer, senior from Chillicothe, Ohio, grabs the ball, spins it through his right paw. 1 dribble, free throws on the way, got it! Moffmer with 7, Liberty by 4, 8 seconds left. Kennesaw will inbound at Cottle, right sideline. He's being harassed and a foul called on Colin Porter with 5.4 remaining.
Looked like Cottle was
a 2-shot foul for Simeon Cottle.
Yeah, it looked like he was a little out of control there, but the official saw it different.
5.4 remaining. Simeon Cottle at the line. Liberty up by 4, 80-76. Two-shot free throw for Simeon Cottle, who is 5 of 6 at the line. The first one is on the way, and it's good. 80-77. Cottle has been neutralized in this game. He's got 11. 3-point Liberty lead, 5.4 remaining. Kennesaw State at the line. Simeon Cottle, one more free throw for the right-hander. It spins in the air, it's up, it's good. 2-point game, 5.4 seconds remaining.
A lot of pressure here from the Owls.
Liberty leading 80-78. Now you got to get it inbounds. Liberty does have one timeout. Moffmer to inbound it as he looks. Gets it into Taen Peter. He'll dribble on the sideline with 3.6 remaining, and they foul him. And a 2-point game, 80-78. Liberty leads it. How about Liberty scoring 80 points for the 5th straight ball game?
Yeah. I love the inbound set here that Richie McKay has drawn up. It's the inbounder underneath the bucket with 4 guys across that baseline, and it looks helter-skelter, but man, it works.
Taen Peter, 2 free throws. First one, got it. 3-point ball game, 81-78. Taen Peter with 11. He is 1 of 2 from the foul line. Liberty leads it by 3. Here's the big one, 3.6 remaining. Taen Peter, number 2 in red, dribbles right in front of us at the foul line. He's got the ball. Deep breath for the senior from Russellville, Arkansas. Second one, no good. Rebound, Kennesaw. Cottle with it, and he's fouled by Owen Aquino. Smart foul by Owen. With 1.8 remaining, Liberty leads by 3. 81-78.
So now you start looking at Owls trying to make this first free throw, Cottle, and then probably going to have to try to miss it to get the possession back.
And 1.8 is a lot of time in these situations.
It is.
Cottle at the line. Liberty leads by 3. 2 free throws. First one's up and good. Cottle with 12. 81-79. Liberty by 2 with 1.8 seconds remaining. Cottle shooting down to our right. Liberty by 2. He'll have to miss this one on purpose and maybe get a tip. Down low for Liberty, Xander Yates on the right block. Aquino on the left block. Cottle's got the ball at the foul line. Liberty by 2. Free throws up. Off the rim, bounces down on the baseline with 0.8 remaining, and it's going to be out of bounds. I think to Liberty.
They're going to look at it, but Xander Yates, great job boxing out. He had his hands on that ball and it went out on the baseline.
It wasn't a very emphatic call by the officials. Cottle, you knew, was going to miss it, and it was a great job to hit that one high off the rim. They're showing the replay here as Xander Yates had it. And it looked like to me the Owls pushed it out of his hands out of bounds.
Yeah, I agree with you, AY. And credit Cottle for missing that. As you said, a lot of times you see those free throws intentionally missed and it just goes off the backboard. It's a violation, whatever, but he did a nice job keeping the ball in play.
Yeah, Braden Liu came from the back of Yates to knock it through Xander's hands. And the call was out of bounds to Liberty with 0.8 seconds remaining. Liberty leads 81-79, coming from 14 down overall in this game to win. They were down 13 at the 10:37 mark when Caden Matheny and the Flames went bonkers. At one point, a 24-7 run. And it will be Liberty ball with 0.8 seconds remaining.
Nice substitution in that free throw, too, set to get Xander Yates in there and Moffmer in there at their height.
And this game is essentially with the final play here. Liberty does have a timeout should Zach have trouble getting the ball inbounds. Cleveland will inbound it down to our right. They put some time back on with 1.1 seconds remain. Zach should just heave it and have it knock off somebody at midcourt or something. Liberty by 2. Cleveland's got it. And he does.
Right.
Heaves it up the floor. Peter catches over his shoulder, runs out the clock in the front court, and the Flames will move on to tomorrow night's Conference USA Championship game with a comeback win for the ages. 81-79 here on semifinal Friday night over Kennesaw State.
Wow, what a ball game. Great heads-up play there on the inbounds, as you said, with 1.1 seconds left, AY. Just get it across half court, allow time to expire, smart play.
81-79. Liberty wins it by 2. And advances to tomorrow night's Conference USA Championship against either Jacksonville State or Middle Tennessee. We'll talk about it coming up on the Coca-Cola postgame show. Coach McKay, as energetic as I've ever seen, Coach. With the Liberty fans across the way, he went over to the band to say thank you to them. And we think they were pumped up coming on the floor before the game.
That's right.
Holy smokes. Get that sticker and put it on that championship bracket for tomorrow night. 81-79, Liberty wins it in dramatic comeback fashion. Lots to come on the Coca-Cola postgame show. We'll talk about it when we come back after this timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Lynchburg Nissan is jumping into March Madness with full court press savings. Right now, save $6,100 off MSRP. Lock in rates as low as 2.39% and get up to 130% of fair KBB value for your trade. And because we believe in driving with confidence, every new Nissan comes with our 1,000,000-mile powertrain warranty. That's peace of mind for the road ahead. Don't miss these slam dunk deals. Visit Lynchburg Nissan today or shop online anytime at lynchburgnissan.com. Home of the 1,000,000-mile warranty.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at PearyFamilyDentistry.com.
You're listening to live coverage of the 2025 Conference USA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Century Exteriors offers exterior home renovations, including but not limited to gutters, roofing, siding, home additions, and much more. Century Exteriors makes the process seamless. Call 434-239-6722 for a free on-site estimate or visit us at centuryexteriors.com and Century Exteriors on Facebook and Instagram.
Is over, but we're just getting started with the Coca-Cola post-game locker room report on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Coming up, we'll recap today's game. Larry's Tire and Auto Repair will present the game's final statistics. Head coach Richie McKay will stop by to give us his thoughts on today's game, and we'll update the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard. Now, let's head back inside the arena for the Coca-Cola post-game locker room report.
Liberty coming from a 14 down in this game, 13 in the second half to win over Kennesaw State in the Conference USA semifinals. 81-79. Alongside Jason Porter, I'm Alan York. Top seed Liberty will move on to tomorrow night's Conference USA Championship against either Jacksonville State or Middle Tennessee. Wow, Jason, we get a chance to catch our breath now and get ready for tomorrow night, but a magnificent game, well played on both sides. It was intense, and Liberty just made play after play in that second half to win it here by 2.
Yeah, I'm thankful that the players were more calm, cool, and collected than you and I were, AY. I tell you what. But, yeah, definitely a tale of two halves for sure. But just, again, that unflappability and the maturity that the Flames displayed here in the second half, outscoring the Owls 50-39 in the second half to get the win today.
And you look at our final stat sheet, Caden Matheny, 24 points, tied a season high with 7 made threes, 15 for Colin Porter, 11 for Zach Cleveland. Second half, Liberty shot 57%, made 8 threes, made enough free throws down the stretch. And Kennesaw State had a chance. They were fouled down 3 with 1.8 or something left. Simeon Cottle made 1 of 2 free throws. Ball bounced high off the rim on his second attempt, which he tried to miss. And Liberty was able to get it knocked out of bounds off of Kennesaw, and a long heave up the floor, caught by Taen Peter. He runs out the clock, and Liberty wins it 81-79. We're setting up our post-game coverage. More of that to come here. We hope to be joined by a Flame here courtside maybe. But we are going to monitor the post-game media feed, and we'll have more of that coming up here from Huntsville, Alabama. Liberty 81, Kennesaw State 79 in the Conference USA semifinals. We'll take a timeout and have more here from Huntsville, Alabama after this timeout from Van Wagner in the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
Flames Nation, this is Liberty men's basketball coach Richie McKay. The McKay family are proud Flames Club members and invite you to join in training champions for Christ on and off the court. Whether you're at the game or cheering from home, your support is valuable and directly impacts our student athletes. Membership starts at just $75 and comes with great benefits like access to premium seating, hospitality, and parking privileges. Join today. Visit libertyflamesclub.org.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Looking to buy a home or refinance a mortgage? Now is the time to take advantage of your one-of-a-kind offer from Alcova Mortgage. As an employee or alumni with Liberty University, you are eligible to receive a lender credit that equates to 1% of your total loan amount up to $5,000. This offer provides you with some much-needed savings while also helping you tackle your closing costs. Visit alcova.com/liberty today for details. Offer does not apply to broker loans.
Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSConsumerAccess.org, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Bob Davis. If you're considering improving your backyard, AquaPros has just what you need. For the grilling devotee, nothing beats the big green egg. Everything tastes better when it's cooked on a big green egg. AquaPros has the full line of green egg grills, charcoal, and accessories. Since 1985, AquaPros has been the source for the world's greatest hot tub, American-made marquee spas. Stop into any of AquaPros 4 showrooms today and make your home a fun and relaxing resort.
The Liberty Flames Coca-Cola post-game locker room report continues with the thoughts from head coach Richie McKay, presented by the Good Feet Store. Once again, back to the arena.
And the arena here today, Probst Arena in town, Huntsville, Alabama. Liberty coming from behind to win over Kennesaw State, 81-79. Top-seeded Liberty Flames heading to the Conference USA Championship. It'll be the 11th finals appearance for Liberty. And Liberty is 6-4 in finals, winning championships in 1994, 2004, 2013, and then the three-peat in ASUN play, Jason Porter, 2019 through 21. Liberty went to the championship against Kennesaw State in 23, bested by the Owls, and Liberty winning 2 of 3 over Kennesaw State. You play them in a 7-game series, it's going to probably go to 7 games. They both play really hard, and just that second half, we were sitting here. Caden Matheny just is suspended in time with some of those three-point jump shots that he hit. Just a remarkable second half for him, but a tip of the cap to just the Flames. The team ship is what they like to call it, and it took everybody here today.
Yeah, and a typical performance once again for the Flames in the sense of a balanced scoring attack, just never getting rattled, being down, still methodically clicking away at it and cutting into that Owls lead. But, boy, defensively, too, I think, AY, I don't think we can speak enough about their defensive pressure in the second half to really just get Kennesaw State out of their rhythm of what they had done so well. Granted, they missed some shots also, but the defensive intensity really turned up and did a great job outscoring Kennesaw in the second half.
I'm looking at my phone right now. I believe we're going to be able to get Taen Peter here courtside before Coach McKay and the Flames meet with the media. The losing team goes first, and we do have the feed from the media room. We do not see Kennesaw State at the podium right now. Liberty, 14 made threes. They had 12 yesterday. Second half, Liberty from three-point range, 8 of 18 after hitting 6 in the first half. And just kind of breaking down that second half, Jason. Liberty cut it to 3. Taen Peter hit a couple of shots. Twice they cut it to 3. And then Kennesaw State came right back.
Yeah.
Punched them right back. Couple of big threes. They go up by 13 at the 10:37 mark. And then the switch flipped.
Yeah.
And Flames got into their normal flow. And you credit each team, but Liberty offensively able just to do what they do. You mentioned in this first half, they weren't able to get below the foul line to set anything up. And when they're able to get under the basket and get the rotations going, you talking about getting on skates defensively. That's what happened to Kennesaw State.
No question, and that's what the Flames do so well. Certainly saw that in the victory over UTEP on Wednesday night. Those backdoor cuts just outworking a defense and making them work for every single bucket. But Liberty did a great job just moving the ball around there in the second half, and certainly, good grief, Caden Matheny and his ability to hit those critical threes were crucial.
We're going to go into the media room. Kennesaw State head coach Antoine Petway addressing the media. Liberty wins it 81-79.
To make sure the attending media here in Huntsville have the ability to ask their questions first. We will move to our Zoom audience. For the audience in Zoom, if you'd like to start adding your questions to the chat queue, that could make us move more efficiently. If you don't mind, please state your name and affiliation prior to asking your question. We thank you for attending and thank you for your patience. We'll now begin with opening statement from Coach Petway before opening it up to questions.
Yeah, tough end to a good game. I thought our guys played well enough to win that game. I just hurt for my guys right now. These two dudes are recording right at
We're going to interrupt the Kennesaw State post-game interview session and bring in Taen Peter. Taen, you got us okay?
It's a little quiet.
A little quiet? How about now? Is that better?
Yeah, a little better.
All right, congratulations on the win here today, 81-79. Take us into that second half. What kind of flipped around for this team, Taen?
Yeah, we just had to outlast, you know. We've been in that position a couple times before this season where we were trailing by a little bit, not quite feeling like ourselves. So going into the second half, we tried to stay calm and stay true to who we are and just take it possession by possession, and I think we executed that.
Taylor, defensively, Kennesaw State did a good job, I think, in the first half of getting you guys out of typical backdoor cuts, some of the penetration that you guys do. Did you make any adjustments at halftime? What did you guys see in the second half?
Yeah, we made a few adjustments, but we just had to be us. We don't think it's tough to guard us. So if we can execute the way we do every day and not let people take us out of what we do, we can get pretty much whatever we're trying to get. So, and we have a kid named Caden Matheny, so he's pretty special.
Yeah. Okay, you're up 2, 1 second left. The great throw from Zach Cleveland to you looked like a wide receiver. Did you ever play football?
I did. I did back in middle school, but I didn't like getting hit very much, so that came to a halt.
What was it like to end the game with the ball in your hands there to run the clock out?
It felt good. I appreciate the guys for trusting me to make that play. But, yeah, it felt good to escape that one how we did.
Who put the sticker on the bracket board after the game?
Who do you think?
Caden
Matheny. Man.
I heard you guys coming out before the game. You guys were ready to play. What was the celebration like in the locker room a couple minutes ago?
It's special. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of. So hopefully we can do it a few more times for the rest of the season. So.
Taylor, we talked about you guys, just the maturity, and I keep using the word unflappable, but it really seems like that's kind of what just continues to come through. Talk about the maturity, especially getting into tournament time like this when it's so incredibly critical for you to be able to rely on seniors such as yourself and just be able to tap into that depth of just calmness.
Yep. Again, like I said in a previous interview, like all glory to God, man. We play for a result higher than a win or a loss. We play to glorify Him, and if we get out of our character because of something that's happened on the court, we're not glorifying Him in what we do. So we try to stay in our true identity throughout the game, no matter how it's going, and that tends to keep us calm and on the same page for the remainder of the game.
All right, Taen Peter, you're playing for the Conference USA Championship tomorrow. Your recovery and getting ready for tomorrow night, what's that going to be about?
We're just going to get back to the hotel as fast as possible, get off our feet, drink a lot of water, and then whatever else they got for us.
All right, thanks for your time, buddy.
Yep, thank y'all.
All right, Taen Peter today, Liberty victorious, winning over Kennesaw State 81-79. We'll go back in the media room. Kennesaw State addressing the media. Liberty wins it 81-79 over Kennesaw State.
Confidence in me and belief in me from day one. And I knew when he came over here that I knew nothing was going to change. I know what he's cut from the cloth, the dedication and the heart he has. Like, I want to play for somebody like that. And I knew when he got the job, it was no question I wanted to come here with him and start some here at Kennesaw. And it's going to keep going after being around you. I know this guy right here is the hardest working man I know. And I really enjoyed my last 2 years here. And I just want to know that I gave my all to this organization, this program. And I love this guy. I love my brothers in the locker room and stuff like that.
Liberty wins it 81-79 over Kennesaw State. The questions from the media will not be audible, but you'll be able to hear some of the answers as Kennesaw State addresses the media. Liberty will be soon in the media room. We'll cover that press conference in its entirety.
But he always makes sure we good. Like, you can't ask for nothing else from a coach. You know what I'm saying? He faith-driven. That's why he's so passionate about what he do. He got his purpose. He knows his purpose. And as a man, that's all you can ask for. You know what
I'm saying? Anything he's asking of us, energize-wise, he's giving the same from the sideline. Like, if he could be 6 people out there, he'll be playing with us too. So he's like one of the most down-to-earth type of guys you ever meet. But, he's going to give you that energy. He's going to get on you, but he just wants the best out of you in every type of way, on and off the court. Being good men, good players, and stuff like that. So, he's one of the best coaches I ever played for.
John? Coach, they shot 57% second half. I don't think it was a defensive issue. Is this just one of those times where you have to tip your cap, they got hot, and made shots?
For sure.
Sorry. I love these dudes, man. And it ain't often you get guys that are about the right things. We hit the jackpot with these dudes at Kennesaw State. Oh, man. But yeah, back to Liberty, man. Like I said, amazing program. What they're doing up there, man, it's a championship level program. They stepped up and made shots. They made deep shots. They made tough shots. They made shots when it counted. They deserve to win the game today.
Further questions in the room?
Liberty wins over Kennesaw State 81-79. Kennesaw State Owls in the media room here on our Coca-Cola postgame show.
More organized later on, late in the clock. But no, we're not using no excuses. Like we this whole year, man, we didn't use one excuse. We didn't play well enough to win the game in the end. So no, it starts with me. My guys fought. They believed in everything we taught them. They were super coachable. We just didn't do enough at the end to get the victory. So no, we in great shape. We're like, at this point, you plan to keep going. So we can get rest later on. You know what I mean? That was our mindset. For sure, man. And it's been because of dudes like these two up here. But definitely the foundation has been set. I think we made a statement in it for our first year of Conference USA. I think we gained the respect of a lot of programs in this league that didn't know what to expect from us coming into our first year. But I think, and that's kind of what my mission was, man. We wanted to win a championship, but I also wanted them to put the league on notice that when you play Kennesaw, it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a brawl. We're going to give you everything we got for 40 minutes, and we're not backing down. We're not retreating. We're not surrendering.
And that's Kennesaw State at the podium. Their head coach, Antoine Petway, fifth-year seniors, Raji Gordon and Delaney Hurd. We're going to soon be joined by head coach Richie McKay and the victorious Flames, who improved to 27-6 with a 81-79 win over the number 4 seed Kennesaw State. Liberty going back to a conference championship for the 11th time and the 7th time in 9 seasons. That goes all the way back to 2018. I remember it was at the Dedman Center at Radford, Jason, and Highlanders hit a jumper at the buzzer, and that team had the likes of a team that would win back-to-back titles and eventually 3 in a row. I remember seeing Lavelle Cabell on campus the next day, basically, after that Sunday game, and as cliche as it was, he's like, we're going to knock down that door. Yep. And Liberty moved to the A-Sun. They did that, and they went to 3 straight championships. They won them all. And they're right back here, year 2 again in the Conference USA. And a lot's going to be written and talked about. The job Coach McKay and his staff did to recruit to his style, the mission of the school, number 1. And he never fails doing that. And I think that's important for those fans tuning in. The mission comes first.
That's right.
And God and coaches is faith-based, and that grounds this program. And you may or may not be a Christian when you get here.
That's right.
But you hope to be closer to your walk with Christ at the end of it. And you hear Taen Peter, he's here for 1 year.
That's right.
And he talks more about off-the-court stuff than on the court.
Yeah.
And that cannot be forgotten about. And I think that's important for us to kind of talk about it here for a minute.
There's no question, and I think that's probably one of the biggest surprises for guys when they come into this program. They know that the Lord's going to be center of Richie McKay and the staff and what they're able to accomplish. But, the testimony is constantly there when the microphones are hot. You see the culture that's here that is based around faith and preparing these young men to be great men. A lot of them are husbands already.
Yeah.
And it's just neat to see the development that takes place and the character development as they deepen their walk with Christ.
We are at the top of the hour, so let's pause for station identification. You're listening to coverage of the Conference USA basketball tournament from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app. Liberty winner here today, 81-79 over Jacksonville State, advancing to Saturday night's Conference USA championship game against either the 2-seed Jacksonville State or the 3-seed Middle Tennessee. And both teams are getting ready to come on the floor here for this one, Jason. Jacksonville State, like Liberty played 2 days ago.
Yep.
Middle Tennessee, late. It was like 11:30 local time before they even got out of the arena, surviving in 2 overtimes in their win last night over New Mexico State. And I'm curious about the legs for Middle Tennessee in this game here coming up, which we'll get a sneak peek at. But Kennesaw State is done from the media room. We are going to await for Coach McKay and the Flames, and here they are making their way right now with Colin Porter, Caden Matheny, and head coach Richie McKay, who displayed a lot of emotion after that win with the band and the fans, and looking forward to Saturday night. Here's Coach McKay and the Flames in the media room.
We're joined by Liberty head coach Richie McKay, by junior guard Colin Porter, by senior guard Caden Matheny. We'll make sure the attending media here in Huntsville have the ability to ask their questions first. Then we'll move to our Zoom audience. If you are with us on Zoom, it'd be helpful if you go ahead and put your questions in the chat function and give us, as we'd ask in here as well, your name and affiliation prior to asking your question. Thank you for attending, as well as your patience. We'll now begin with an opening statement from Coach McKay before opening up to questions.
Thank you. First, I'd like to thank Judy McLeod and her staff for the assembling of an incredibly talented, competitive basketball conference. This league is really, really good. I'll get on a little rant. I'm a little surprised we don't get more credit as a conference in terms of a second at-large or a second bid, because if you look at how competitive these teams are, there's some candidates that are worthy. A lot of respect for that group that we just played, for them to endure what they did last night. The game was physical, it was tough, it was hard fought, and to come out and play the way they did speaks volumes to Coach Petway and the program that he's built upon from Amir. We haven't trailed that long all season, so to be down literally for 36 plus minutes, incredibly proud of our group's resilience. Maybe it's resiliency. They had a belief. Colin Porter, one of our players, said in the locker room, Colin Porter believed the whole game. And when you have a point guard like him, you got a chance to have a special season, and that's been the case for us. So, and then he's not bad either. Like at halftime, I showed him some old clips of my three-point prowess, and he obviously checked it out. And yeah, questions? Yeah, John, you've seen nearly every one of our games, so I just think throughout the course of the season, that's game 33, I think, you would have thought we would have been down more often, more frequently for a longer duration, but that hasn't been the case. We lost a couple of home ones. I think Kennesaw was up in the second half against us, but most of the games have come down to the last 2 or 3 minutes in our losses, and we kind of got away from people in a bunch of our wins. So I think that experience is really valuable. We hope to keep playing, and I think anytime you solve that equation, it's you probably make a deposit in the confidence bank that you can do it again.
Timeout, you got really aggressive, second pass, a couple times, but then you also got switched over to the blue ball. What was going through your mind during that time, trying to help the guys stay in?
Yeah, I mean, Woolie's a great player. He's one of the best guys that we've guarded all year, and just being able to try to just disrupt his rhythm was all that I was trying to do, and just give some energy to the guys, knowing that it's going to be a 40-minute game, not a first half game. Start of the second half is going to be a full 40, so I think just going out there and trying to lead by example was one of the things I was trying to do.
Being talked about from your plays down the stretch, seemed like everything was working for you. Did you feel like things were you had an open look or good shot at the baskets? How are things working for you in the second half?
Yeah, just saw a couple go in, and confidence went up a little bit, and then kind of started handling the ball a little bit, and Zach was setting some good screens, but that's just a testament to my teammates just trusting me, having confidence in me to make the next one. But the shots never happened just by myself. It was the little details throughout the possession that got me open.
After what you guys went through last season and last year in Huntsville, it's a little bit sweeter to come out this way tonight?
I mean, yeah, absolutely. But we know our end goal. It's not just to make it to the championship. We want to win it, obviously. And yeah, we're gonna soak this one in for a little bit, but got a quick recovery for tomorrow. So can't really relish in that excitement, like you said. But yeah, quick turnaround, and we'll be ready for tomorrow.
Other questions? Do we have any questions from our Zoom audience? Yes, we do. We have from Bryson Gordon from the Lynchburg News and Advocate. Could Coach speak to the effort from his two guards against their two all-league guards, Willie and Cottle? People often speak about Liberty guard size, but their heart and effort in the comeback was great.
Yeah, Bryson, thanks for the question. That's been my proclamation all year long. Whatever their height limitation is in terms of their matchup, they overcome it with their toughness, their perseverance, their commitment, and their basketball acumen. These are two of the brightest basketball players that we've had come through our doors. So, look, Wooly and Cottle, you're not going to stop them. You just have to hope to contain them. They have so many really good actions that put you in a compromising positions, and their staff does a really good job of recognizing your coverage and trying penalizing you for it. So, again, I think Coach Hooten said yesterday that they were trying to hold them to 28 points or 30 points. I didn't think about how many we could hold them to. I just wanted to outlast them. They're so offensively proficient. We knew it was going to be a hard guard. And proud of our dudes and Javon and Zach. We switched Zach on the Wooly a little bit, and he typically guards a forward, and he did a great job on Wooly for the minutes he had him.
Coach, Kennesaw seemed like they couldn't miss there in the first half. Got a lot of field goals, especially on the basket. What do you think was key for you guys to kind of start slowing them down and let the team take over?
John, I just think it was a really high level basketball game, and when you're playing against a team that has the proficiency that they do, remind you, they beat us, Jack State, and who they beat yesterday, and New Mexico State, all within the last 10 days. So they have a lot of confidence, a lot of momentum, and I think we made it a little bit harder, maybe got a little bit more aggressive on the ball, and I think, they played Willie 40 minutes, so that's a lot of minutes in a 29-hour stretch, and maybe we're down a little bit, I don't know, but I just think the belief that we alluded to earlier was really important in our cause, and that's been foundational to what we've tried to do and whom we recruit or invite in our program. I think our guys have a different, they have an uncommon way of thinking. They got an emotional maturity that's fabulous.
Coach, I think tomorrow night, I think it'll be a big championship game you've played in the last 7 years. What has been so key to this program to be able to sustain this level of confidence, success, especially in the
Some unbelievable young people have walked through our doors, and Liberty attracts that kind of young man, and they develop, they become us,
which I just think, man, it's such a privilege to be around because you grow as an adult when you're in our room because of the way these dudes walk and live. And I think there's a pursuit of excellence that is common on our campus, but I don't think we're identified by the outcome. And hence the reason why I think we've been able to have a little bit of success that's maybe sustainable.
Any further questions from press conference? Any more questions from our Zoom audience?
Okay, hang on. Coach? If you guys can tell me what hockey team that was.
What do we get?
What do you get? What do you want?
It's a bird of some sort. So
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You'll never get it. Atlanta Thrashers.
Atlanta Thrashers.
And that's head coach Richie McKay, Caden Matheny, and Colin Porter addressing the media after Liberty's 81-79 win over Kennesaw State, advancing to tomorrow night's Conference USA championship game at 8:30 Eastern. We'll be on the air at 8 o'clock with our pregame show on the Liberty Flames mobile app, libertyflames.com, locally on the radio in Lynchburg 107.5 and Roanoke on 101.FM, and our video stream on our Liberty Flames Facebook and YouTube pages. Who will the Flames play? Well, the second semifinal about to tip off here with 2-seed Jacksonville State and the 3-seed Middle Tennessee, of which Liberty swept Middle Tennessee, including a ball game last Thursday in Murfreesboro, and split with Jacksonville State. And that game about to tip off here, coming up in the next few seconds. We're going to take one more break, and before we do, we'll give you our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game, Caden Matheny. 24 points, game high for Liberty. He was 8 of 14 from the field, 7 made threes, tied his season high with those threes, including 16 points in the second half, and the big three that put Liberty up for the first time at the 3:30 mark. Liberty would not relinquish the lead and won it by 2. Flames were up by 3 with about 1.5 seconds left, and missed free throw gave Kennesaw State the ball back. Liberty fouled up 3. Simeon Cottle made the first to make it 81-79, then missed the second on purpose. High bounce off the rim. It was knocked out of bounds by Kennesaw State. Liberty would inbound it after a review just to make sure the officials got it right. They did. And a long baseball pass in the front court, over the shoulder catch by Taen Peter, and he ran the clock out. And Liberty wins it 81-79, advancing to their 11th Division I Conference Tournament final, and the first since 2003. Liberty 6-4 in tournament championships, with titles won in 1994, 2004, 2013. Those were all in the Big South, and then the three-peat in the ASUN 2019 through 21. Indelible image of head coach Richie McKay going over to the bench, the band, and giving them some high fives after the game, and then running over to the Liberty fans behind their bench. Just a fun ball game as Liberty comes from 14 down to win it 81-79. Liberty trailed by 13 at the 10:37 mark. And let's just do the math here. Liberty ended the ball game on a 29-14 run, the final 10:37 to win it by 2 and advancing to tomorrow's Conference USA Championship. We told you about the Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game. Our defensive plays of the game brought to you by Freedom First Credit Union. Liberty forcing 8 turnovers. Liberty had 5 steals, 2 by Owen Aquino, and Owen also had 2 blocks of the 3 Liberty had. Our defensive plays brought to you by Freedom First Credit Union. 81-79, Liberty wins it here today over Kennesaw State, advancing to the Conference USA championship. We'll take a timeout. We'll have one more break here, then we'll have the post-game stats and say goodbye. Our Coca-Cola post-game show continues after this timeout from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames mobile app.
Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carillion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carillion proud.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities.